Up now, up now, up now, up now.
Welcome.
Welcome back. Chicago Hockey Radio live stream game 2 Eastern Conference Finals. This is a must win for the Carolina Hurricanes, and I bet on them. I have money on Carolina.
He's back.
I've got money on Carolina money line, and I have money on Svechnikov anytime goal scorer.
Wow.
Hype me up, chat.
I knew you couldn't stay away from the bets for too long. He is back. Let's go. Did you bet another Scott Morrow goal, or have you learned your lesson?
Jeff is prettier than Gecko's girlfriend.
My name's Jeff.
What was I just going to ask you?
You don't remember a score prediction?
Oh, no. I remember what I was going to ask them. Attendance time. Attendance.
Yes.
Roll call.
Need presence in the chat.
Who's
Here's.
here? Who's here?
Yes.
Roll call. Everyone,
Boarding
please
flights.
like the stream
Yeah.
and roll call.
Like
Let us
the
know
stream
if you're
up.
present.
Yeah, boost the numbers. Share it around. Tell your friends. Do all that.
We do be here. I here. Okay. Ryan and Thomas are present. Good.
Howdy.
Lowe's present. Good to hear. Good.
My homies.
Penguins
are
here. Okay.
Present. Is AA Ron here?
Jeff the Tank Blashill.
Where's Balake? D Nice.
Justin and I just got done filming a skit about
Oh,
Jeff Blashill.
I can't wait for you guys to see this skit. Absolute cinema. Y'all better like that skit up when we post it, whenever we decide to
It's
post
a banger, dude.
Yeah.
It's I feel like it's the funniest one I've made. The only reason why I don't think it might
It's a little
as well
long.
is it's just long, but
It's
I think
too
it's the funniest one I've
sophisticated
made.
for the TikTok brain rod minds to
No,
comprehend.
don't say that. We don't know if that's true or not yet.
Yeah, we don't know yet. I think it has potential. Anyway, we are underway. Game 2, Florida Canes.
Present.
Let's go.
We're underway.
And yes, I would agree. I know it's 1-0, but I do think this is a must-win game for the Canes.
But you think Florida wins, right?
I do. I'm trying not to overthink it. I keep overthinking things, but it's like the way Florida looked in that game 1, they're just rolling right now, and I do think this will be a faster series than
How is
people
that
think.
not offsides?
Yeah, I don't know. A lot of people saying 6-7. No, I think this could be a 5-gamer.
6-7.
Yeah, nah. Ottawa 67s, but no, I think this will be a 5-game series.
Yeah, how about USA beating Finland and Canada losing?
What happened, Canada? Macklin Celebusti, nowhere to be seen.
Thomas, you
What
thought I
happened?
forgot. Thomas, you thought I wasn't going to come for you.
I remember all the Canadians were making fun of the U.S. for losing to the Swiss in a prelim game, and then Canada's loaded squad of Nathan McKinnon, Sidney Crosby, and Macklin Zestabrini couldn't get the job done. So nice quarterfinal exit to Denmark.
Denmark. That can't be
Is
real.
there a single NHL player in that team?
Isn't Ehlers? I think
Oh,
Ehlers,
Ehlers
scored
all right.
Ehlers scored
future
the
Blackhawk
the
there.
tying goal.
Yeah, I know Ehlers.
Future Blackhawk.
There we
sure.
go. So that's one. There might be a few others. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, that Canada squad, people are saying it's the best squad they've had in the World Championships in a while. So, and then they didn't get the job done. So, and Florida just scored.
Oh my gosh.
Gustav Forsling, Blackhawks
Gus
legend.
Forsling.
No way. 4 Blackhawks keep going off in the offs.
Oh, Rod Brind'Amour is not happy.
And so far, I'm liking my Florida prediction.
Yeah.
Long way to go. We have 58 minutes to go, but I like it so far.
I guess my wagers and my predictions are like hedging my happiness because I want Florida to win every single game this series. I
You're
want
a big
them to
Florida
sweep
guy.
and go to the finals, but a lot of game left.
Yeah,
it's
no,
early.
long way to go. Long way to go. Like Canes have been so good at home.
Svechnikov got to do better there.
It's a bad turnover.
Yeah.
And
That's
that's
what they do. They're relentless, these guys, man.
I did say there would be a goal from a defenseman, but I don't think it was Forsling. I predicted. I think I predicted like Kulikov or somebody. So.
I don't hate it though.
But yeah, I mean, we're close enough. Yeah, I said 3-1. You said 4-2. You said Canes though.
4-2 Canes.
Yeah. Okay. I have 3-1 Cats.
But right now it looks all Florida.
Yeah, I mean, they've got all momentum to start this game, and that's kind of my thought process. That's why I picked them. Just the way they looked at game 1, like, yeah, I think they're rolling right now.
Oh, what a play from Ekblad. Are you serious?
Yeah, he's been so good. Halsey, shot block from Ekblad. Canes ringing around. Oh, nice keep there. But never mind. Cats got out.
Matthew Tkachuk hobbles that one over.
Yeah. But as I was saying, man,
Sorry,
it's
that was
like,
Listerine.
how about this Canada team, man? All the hype. And Macklin Celebrini, 6 points in 8 games. Yet that's the only guy anybody was ever posting about. All the hockey media accounts was all about Celebrini playing with Sidney Crosby, his idol, passing the torch. And nice first-round exit there. Celebrini not showing up in the playoffs. I think I get used to that, Lee.
At least Tulski gets them to the conference finals. Yeah, that's like the main thing on his resume.
That's all they care about, man. That yearly conference finals appearance.
Look, the Rantanen thing didn't work out. Ignore that. We are going to go to the conference finals and lose again, all right? So you're going to shut up and like it, Canes fans.
Lee, I have a trivia question for you. How many consecutive games have the Canes lost in the conference finals? It's a lot.
9?
13. 13. It could be 14 after today. That's
They've gotten
crazy.
swept 3 times in a row?
Correct. Yeah.
Holy shit.
23, 19, and 09, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but yeah. They have not won a conference finals since 06 when they won the
Christian
cup.
said, "Yo, Justin is back, bro. Where have you been?
Where have you been? Have you been living in a
No,
cave?
it's been 2 days.
Yeah,
It's been
fair
2
enough,
days.
fair
It
enough.
was Wednesday.
Where were you Tuesday and Wednesday,
Oh
my
wait,
guy?
no. Yeah. Tuesday, Wednesday.
All you're hearing now.
Come
That's
on,
all that matters.
Christian. No, I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
he was on vacation or something. It's all good. It's all good. It's
I,
all good, man.
I've decided if Canada brings Macklin and not Bedard, I'm cheering for the U.S.
That's based, Thomas. That's based.
It's not going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, even as a Bedsy guy, I don't think either of them are going to be there next year. If you give me true serum today, but you know what? Bedsy's been working on his off-season routine. He's been giving himself that extra time for development. I think he's going to start off next season rolling and hopefully force his way in the roster. That would be nice.
With Crosby and he couldn't get 10+ points? Question mark.
That's the crazy thing, dude. Bedard scored 8 points in 10 games in the Worlds last year, and he was playing 13th, 4 minutes, sometimes third line. John Tavares was the best player on that team. Macklin Celebrini was playing first line minutes of Sidney Crosby, and he couldn't even do better than that.
Another turnover from the Canes. Oh,
And everybody's forgetting about that. Everybody's forgetting about that.
that was a good pass from Tkachuk for Higgy.
Nobody talk about Nazar. Here we go, Canes bringing the puck in.
Christian, we're happy to have you back, buddy. No
They need
worries.
a response here. Yeah.
Welcome back, brother.
Oh, shot for the point, Slavin.
Oh,
Nice glove
good
from
glove.
Bob. He's been good.
No worries, Christian. Am I the only one who doesn't like these Canes jerseys? Justin literally picked them in his worst NHL jersey, Mount Rushmore.
Which may have been a bit of a overreaction. Like, I don't like the jerseys, but like I wouldn't say they're amongst the worst, but I couldn't think of anything, so I just picked them because they're the first thing that showed up in my head. But no, I'm not a fan. Like, I think they're overrated jerseys. I'm not moved. I mean, I like the regular Canes logo. Yeah, these jerseys do not move me. Yeah. You like them?
Not. I mean, they're fine.
They're all right.
fine. They're-
Yeah.
they don't
Some
really
people
move me.
think they're amongst the best, and
They're not
Yeah.
hideous. They're definitely not amongst the best. Like,
Yeah,
they're
no.
mid is. It
they're
gets.
mid. They're mid. That's the correct answer. Yeah.
Not really a sexy pick for head coach, but hoping the best for Blashill. Glad he has some NHL experience. Let's hope we get Bedard some help this offseason. Go Hawks.
Yeah, well, I mean, the summer KD, based on the way it's starting, I wouldn't bank on that help arriving, but it would be nice. I mean, you know, we have the facilities to make that happen for Bedsy. Jeff Blashill, just don't give him 50. Don't give him 50 different line combos, and that's already progression from Anders Sorensen. So, yeah, I agree. Not the sexiest pick. Definitely not the first name on the agenda. I mean, people keep saying, "Oh, you could have done worse." I keep saying, "Well, I think you could have done better," but. Yeah, we shall see. I mean, this has all the makings of another pit stop coach who will hopefully get us to them the rebuild, and then we'll get the guy.
That's the thing is, like, I don't think this is the long-term solution.
No.
And so it's like, if you know you're gonna inevitably be hiring another coach, why wouldn't you just stick with Anders Sorensen at that point? Oh, 2-on-1
here we go.
year, developing for Florida. Good move.
Oh.
Anderson makes the save.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, I mean, Sorensen, they are keeping him on as an assistant, so he will still be within the
Well,
organization.
no, I know, but you're signing a new head coach that you're going to feel like, the thing about keeping Anders Sorensen as the head coach is then anytime a better candidate becomes available, like,
there's an out.
like a blue blood, like an elite NHL coach, you can, because it's like, yeah, maybe this guy is just here for a couple of years to develop the team. That's really
That's
what I
what it
see.
seems
It's
like, man. That's what it
develop
seems
these
like.
guys for a couple of years,
Yeah.
and then,
Fair enough. I mean,
after the contract's over, they'll look elsewhere. But it's like,
the market wasn't great.
Is Kyle Davidson really going to be allowed to pick it'll be his 5th coach at that point.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, technically, yes. I mean, 2 of them interim, so I would say this is probably like the 3rd one, or I guess the 2nd one if you're just doing Richardson. But he does have a lot of similarities to Luke Richardson, man. Another defensive dump and chase guy who's been an assistant. So I mean, yes, he does have NHL experience, but like, is it really great experience? I mean, I know this Red Wings team sucked, but not the best track record there. But he has been under Cooper, so hopefully he's learned. And they do say the second stint sometimes goes better, but again. It really is. We'll see how it works out.
I also don't like that he's like a defensive hardo.
Yeah, I mean, it could be good for guys like Artie and Renzel, guys like that, Korch. But I mean, how's it going to affect the Bedzies and the Nazars?
But you don't want to beat the creativity out of them.
Correct. Yeah, that's what Luke kind of did. So hopefully that won't be the case. That is something that concerns me a little bit. Yeah, but it does seem like this Blashill hire is definitely Davidson won't admit it, but it does feel like the Hawks committing to another 2 years or so, or at least a year of being in the basement there. It does kind of feel like a Gavin McKenna hire, if you know what I mean. I wouldn't really bank on a ton of progression. I mean, you'll see some just with this roster. This young team will get more wins and more points, but probably not as much as you would probably hope for next year.
They'll be 0-2 in these jerseys tonight. Thoughts on Hawks revamping the whole coaching staff for next season?
I like. I'm glad that the assistants are different. I always said it. I don't just want a new coach. Like, I want a new staff. And besides Sorensen, it will be a new staff. So I do like that. I mean, I did like Kevin Dean, though. I feel like he was a good assistant, good at the PK and the defense. I know he's not going to be a part of it. So, but yeah, I mean, I think I'm okay with that. I like that. I think Michael Pekka and the Pens assistant, I believe, are the names we know so far.
Mike Vellucci, really good coach.
Mike Vellucci.
Really good coach.
Yeah, and I think there might be another spot to fill, but otherwise, yeah, it's Sorensen, Vellucci, Pekka, and then, yeah, that's the assistants. Yeah.
Mike Vellucci's daughter had my job at the Wolves before I had it.
No way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, very cool.
I think her name was Allie. They loved her.
Nice. Very cool.
They did not like me as much as they loved her.
Oh, sorry to hear that. But yeah, I know Pekka was assistant at the Rangers the last couple of years and the Americans before that. And yeah, Vellucci assistant as well. And we know Anders Sorensen. So yeah.
Don't want to overpay for Donato. He must be asking for term/money. He most likely won't ever be that good again. Hope he does well, but don't overpay. Here's the thing is if you don't overpay him, that means you're letting him walk for nothing, and that's horrible asset management.
Yeah, terrible asset management.
I actually think it'd be worse. It'd be worse to let him walk for nothing than to overpay him. And as long as the term isn't more than like we're not giving the guy
3 years
an 8-year contract. If you give him 3 years at $5 million, it's not going to break the bank. Overpay, but is it going to hurt you?
$30 million of cap space. The extra million's not going to make a big deal. No, it isn't. No. And he's not going to put up 30 goals, 30 assists again, but can he do 20, 40? Like, he's not going to fall off a cliff. And Donato's like, he's effective when he's not putting up points. You could put him anywhere, first line, second line, third line, fourth line, power play, penalty kill. It doesn't matter. Like, he can still be effective. Like, he's not going to have another season like that, but, I don't want to lose the guy for nothing. It's like you could have got a first or second, you didn't. Like, letting him walk a free agency. Like, let's not do another Dylan Strome here. I think that'd be a mistake. So, yeah.
Yeah, and that's a shame because it's like, yes, you don't want to pay him $5 million a year, but you've put yourself in a position now where you might
kind of have to. Yeah, it's like, oh no, anyway. Like, I don't think it's going to prevent us from bringing in like an Ehlers or whoever, or Besser or whatever.
To be fair, Blashill was hired by the Red Wings when they had an aging roster heading into a rebuild. Yeah, it was like the worst time to inherit that team.
Correct. Yeah, and he did last 7 years there, which, maybe some Red Wings fans would probably argue too long. But that's the thing, too, where it's like I look at how Red Wings fans and Bolts fans, are reacting to this. And I haven't really seen a ton of those fan bases saying how much they love Jeff Blashill as a coach. So that's something, too, that I look at where it's like, I don't really love that. Yeah,
because he was in charge of the defensive schemes
in Tampa. They've been first run exits the last 3 years, and before he showed up, they made it to 3 straight finals.
In the past couple of years, they were really bad defensive numbers coming out of Tampa. This year, they were better, but then they got broken down easily in the first round by the Florida Panthers.
Dude, check their Insta post, the thank you post. Like all the fans are like celebrating, like, oh, thank God he's gone. Which, to be fair, this is also Tampa Bay Lightning fans, so I'm not really sure.
It's still not a great
It's not a good look.
It's not
a good look.
at
Like they've
all.
been watching more Bullets games than we have, and I think they probably have a better idea of his impact on that team than we do, and the insiders who are paid to kiss Davidson's ass. So,
like, if the fans from the 2 past places that he's been at have nothing good to say about
then that's
him,
not good.
It's not
and I don't
great.
really care about his USHL championship in 2012 and his Calder Cup in 2013 or whatever. It's like that was over a decade ago. Like at the NHL level, he's not a proven coach. I said if you're not going to get a David Carl, get somebody with experience who's proven and has a winning pedigree. And I'm sorry, he doesn't. So he is unproven. So for all those people who say, oh, like, you could do worse. It's like, I mean, you can give us a little bit of, you can understand why there's a bit of skepticism. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's completely fair. And Davidson's already swung and missed once at the coaching. He missed on Richardson. So when it comes to hiring a coach, Davidson's not proven. He hasn't gotten it right yet. So, I mean, forgive me for being a little bit skeptical.
Handcuff Pekka to Bedsy to teach him how to win a draw. True. Pekka seems to be pretty highly regarded by the nerds. Good enough for me. Yeah.
Yes.
No,
I will give him.
It
Yeah.
does sound
It does seem like a good staff around him.
The assistant coaching decisions sound like
I like it.
good fits.
Yeah. That will give him credit there. He has brought in a good
doesn't,
staff
guys,
around
he
him.
doesn't have to be. He doesn't have to win a
He's not going to
Stanley
win
Cup.
He doesn't have to win a Jack Adams or anything.
Just like
just,
help
you know.
develop these kids for a couple years, and
I literally put a Biox post. I said, like, just don't screw up the young players' development. That's all I ask. Like, really, I'm not putting a banker on, how much wins we're going to improve by, how much points we're going to improve by. I'm not expecting playoffs at least next year. Playoffs? We talk about playoffs? I'm not expecting that. Like, I just want to see progression of the young talent. That's all I want to see. And if that's the rationale from Davidson, which it does appear to be the case, he is used to working with young players, throughout all levels leading up to the NHL. So, and a lot of Red Wings teams too. So, Sider won a Calder under him. He's good at the D. So, if he can have a good impact on the young Blackhawks, the real Blackhawks, as we like to say, then that will be a success. 2-3 years he can,
I'd give him $5 million for 3 years in a heartbeat. 3-year, $5 million isn't bad.
Especially with the cap going up, man. Like
it's not
$5
the
million
end of
now
the
is not
world
the
if you
same.
overpay Donato.
It isn't. I don't like. So would you? I don't understand people who would rather lose them for nothing than paying an extra $1 million. Like
Just prepping for the John Cooper hire in 2 years. I wish.
yeah, he's warming up the seat. That is something there where it's like he
warming up
has learned from the best the last 3 years. So you'd hope that he's taken those lessons and his second stint will go better. Yeah. He has a much better squad to work with here than probably anything he ever had in Detroit outside maybe his first year there when they made the playoffs. Because that was an aging roster. It was bad timing. Now it's like this is the right timing for a guy like him. You know what I mean? Yeah, he has a squad to work with here.
John, you didn't have Big Gus locked in, bro? Come on. Of course, it's the night you don't have him locked in. He scores the first goal for you.
Yeah, like how much do Tampa fans really know about defensive coaches' impact on a game? Exactly, right? It's all speculation. I mean, although I do think the assistants have more power than people think. Like the head coach always gets all the flack, but it's like a lot of times it's the assistants who are actually working
I love
these
how
players.
we're acting like there's not a single intelligent Tampa Bay Lightning fan.
They are intelligent.
Like
but
we're
it's-
just like, oh, we are so mighty and wise, us Blackhawk fans. These Tampa Bay Lightning fans who have seen 3 Stanley Cups in the past
it's
2
Florida,
decades.
my guy. But I know what you mean. Yeah, I think Hawks fans.
Tassos is from Florida,
Well, I consider him more of a Toronto guy than a Florida guy.
but he's from.
But he's more of a Canadian.
But
like,
he's not though. He's more of a Florida guy than he is a Toronto guy.
I guess. I think if I asked him, I think Tassos would say he's more of a Torontoan than maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
No. He grew up. He just roots for Toronto teams because his family's from there.
Well, he has more of a Toronto mind than a South Florida mind.
No,
That's
he
meant to be a
grew
compliment.
up. He spent his whole life in Florida.
No, my point is like his puck knowledge more closely resembles a Torontoan
or
than
maybe
a South
there's
Florida.
a lot of, or
yeah.
I guess, but maybe there's a lot of people like Tassos in Florida.
Maybe there are. I think Florida's come a long way. I'll give Florida credit; they've come a long way. I mean, they've only had a team in the Cups the last 5 years, so I would hope they've made progress.
My whole point about this, Justin, is that I think if you're going on Instagram to leave a comment about an assistant coach of a hockey team leaving, you're probably not just some run of the mill zero brain, no IQ moron.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's all.
Fair enough. Yeah. I see your point. Yeah.
We know our goalie coach is not going anywhere. We need to let JB pick his own guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
He's doing that. Yeah, I assume he's picked them, right? It's his staff. I mean, it's Blashill picking the
we
assistants,
separated
not
from
Davidson,
the.
right?
We announced like a week or two ago that they let go of the strength and conditioning guy who's
Yeah,
been
Paul
here.
Goodman. What's up with
He
that?
was here like before the.
He was
dynasty.
with the dynasty team.
Yeah.
I used to when I was a St. Ignatius, and we played and practiced out Fifth Third Arena. Like we would do off ice drills and things like that, and he would lead that. Like he worked to beat a lot of Ignatius guys back in the day. So I was actually upset to see that. He seems like a good guy. So I don't know. We'll see who the next strength and conditioning coach is for the Hawks. Maybe Lee Grosman. We'll see.
Lightning have more scoring problems. TBH, big guys don't show up when it matters. Their defensive core is also just not good enough to compete with the Florida Panthers.
Yeah,
like,
no,
it's not really like I know everybody likes
losing
to say like,
Sergachev
oh,
for-
Kucherov hasn't scored a goal in blah blah blah, but it's
He's
like
still getting assists. He's
it's
still
like
getting points.
look at that defensive core.
It's like Hedman, then it drops off a cliff. It's like McDonough,
it's like Herbix
Cernak,
and Radish and
yeah,
just like
it's not that good,
it's
honestly.
kind of it's
Yeah.
buns, honestly.
I mean, Tampa was a really top heavy team. Yeah.
Yeah.
Incredibly top heavy. And also, yeah, Brandon Hagel did have nice things to say about Jeff Blashill. I do. Yeah, I think he said like he buys in and works with the guys. So yeah, if the Hawks team likes him, if the young players like him, then that's good. Hopefully that'll be the case.
Keep dragging Tampa fans, please.
Who's more knowledgeable, Tampa Bay fans or Florida Panther fans?
Tampa Bay fans probably, because you don't think.
Well, he's
Then Florida Panthers fans.
Well, he's more of a Florida than a Tampa guy.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
that's probably he's biased.
Yeah, Miami versus Tampa.
I mean, it's not like
I
there
mean,
were
it's not
bums.
Miami,
there
but,
weren't bums in seats in Sunrise in 2018. 2017.
Yeah, more of a recent development. I'd probably lean Tampa.
Tampa gets the
I thought
edge.
Tampa's more
a
established.
narrow edge from Tampa Bay.
Because
fans.
they've been relevant for a while, whereas Florida's kind of just been the last 6 years maybe.
Yeah.
Since 2018-19, I would say maybe. But Tampa's probably been relevant since 04. Yeah.
To be fair.
To be fair. By relevant, you know what I mean by that. Yeah. They've come a long way, man. Like Florida. I mean, I remember back when the Hawks were winning, it's they were a joke. I mean, nobody showed up. They're always
pass.
last in attendance. And
Oh,
look what they're doing now.
loses it.
They've come a long way. Inspirational.
Here's Kachuk. Back to the point. Seth Jones rips one. Ooh,
Bomb
terror-
from Seth. Misses
nowhere
the net.
near the
Yeah.
net.
And we're used to that as the Hawks fans, as Seth Jones missing the net. I did say Matthew Tkachuk would get a goal today. It feels like he's due. Definitely playing injured or something.
So all the bandwagons have a couple more years. We'll disagree
Oh.
on.
Tkachuk, did you get that?
Did he score?
Did-
No, it's
it's for
Swaggy.
Hagee. I thought he was net front. I wasn't sure if he found him.
Dude, they might sweep this team, man.
That's what I'm saying. I said gentleman's sweep. 5 games. I said 5 games. No, I think it was Tkachuk. Verhaeghe found Tkachuk. I called that one. Right before it happened.
did say
Let's go,
Tkachuk.
baby. Let's go. That better be in the clip. Raven, when you edit this, if this is a clip, it better be in it. Let's go, baby.
Yeah, but you said Kulikov.
Wait, what?
You said Kulikov instead of Forsling.
I got that one wrong, but I got Tkachuk right, so there we go.
It is very nice.
First, yeah, I just want to confirm this. Yep.
Yeah, it was
Yep.
just off his foot.
It was all. I was all versus Swaggy. He found
Yeah.
him. Verhaeghe versus Swaggy. What an interesting career he's had. Nice net front. Is that his first goal since
Took a
the first
big
round?
hit to make that
Because
play.
he didn't have any in the second round, did he? I don't
Yeah,
think he
no.
did. The fact that the Panthers beat the Leafs without a single Tkachuk goal.
What's the topic of the night? We've been talking Frundell. Oh my gosh! Of course, you walk in and say that.
Oh, here
first.
comes the Frundell glaze.
No, Frundell is not plus 160. I think I just saw it was plus 175 for all 3 of those guys.
It was Frundell, Higgins, and Misa. The fact that Misa's tied, man, it gives us pretty good hopes. There could be a
Luke.
a
We
Hawks
know,
Isles
Luke.
trade,
We get
maybe.
it. We know you want them to draft Frundell at 3. We know. We understand. It's okay. It's gonna be okay.
I just want Hawks playoff hockey. Tired of watching these other teams. Florida again. What, man? They are
my
clamping
gosh.
down on them. Look away for 5
It's
seconds.
domination. Good save, Anderson.
2 goals on 4 shots. Talk about efficiency.
I mean, Brendan Moore might want to consider taking a timeout here.
Man, Like, what is it, man? Every single time this team gets to the conference finals, they got nothing left.
Frundell's not plus 160. I don't know what book you're looking at.
thought it was
Higgins,
plus
Misa, and
175.
Frundell are all plus 175.
Yeah.
They all have the exact same odds to be
I
picked
like
third.
that. I like those odds. I'm telling you, man, Misa could drop, or we could be a trade. Yeah. Misa to the Hawks isn't. It could still happen. Yeah, that would be nice.
I don't know why Higgins is so high. I really don't know why.
I'd be okay.
I'd be
okay.
thrilled with that.
I'd be cool with Higgins at 3. I know that the size thing doesn't tweak me, man. It's like his talent is enough where I'd rather have Higgins than Frundell. I don't know. Like
Me too.
I'd take Bartone, but like Bartone, if you look at the betting odds, is like nowhere to be seen. It's like what's his total? It's like minus 1,500 or something. Like he's not there with the rest of them. Like I'd be cool. Like Bartone would be my pick at 3 if Misa isn't available. But like for some reason, I just don't get the sense the Hawks are gonna take him. So if it's not gonna be Misa, then Higgins would be probably the best player available. So yeah, take the best player available. I don't know. Yeah.
Well, if DraftKings odds are plus 400 for Misa at 3 and it's plus 175 on FanDuel, it's not good odds for me. That's actually atrocious odds because I could go to another book and get them at plus 400. I'm never going to recover from missing this big Gus first goal. Yeah, John, that's cooked. Aren't you going? Oh, you're going to game 3, right, John? I want Martone if Misa and Schaefer are gone.
I do too, but I don't know if the Hawks do.
It's not happening though, Thomas. Unfortunately.
Yeah, it's the book knows something. It knows something.
Yeah,
it's somehow in those discussions of KD and his staff. That would be another fun skit idea. Is like KD and the Hawks discussing pick number 3. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah. File that away in the creativity department.
Tampa's actually a hockey town.
It's yeah. I would say of the two. Yeah.
Kachuk cannot move, still scores.
Still
he's
effective,
a
doesn't
giga
matter.
Chad.
I don't see a lot of complaints about Kachuk skating. Oh, he's so slow. It's like, well, he's effective, you know.
Well, he's injured. This is not how fast he.
I know,
skates.
but even when he's at his best, I wouldn't say he's flying around out there.
No, he's
you know?
not. But this looks like
he's crawling out there. He's going at Patty Maroon pace.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
If KD blows his first round pick, I'm gonna be pissed.
He can't afford to blow this pick, sus. But yeah,
Thing is, like it's probably gonna take some time before we know if he blows the first pick or not.
To be fair, yeah, like just like this Blashill thing, it's like it's easy to say now that it's the wrong hire. We don't know. I mean, hindsight 2020. We'll see how it pans out. But
yeah, I hope Blashill's a beast and like really helps
I'd love
these
to be
kids
proven
along.
wrong. I hope he proves us wrong. I'm not one of those guys that's like, if I have a take, I got to be right. Like I hope I'm wrong. You know?
Yeah, like I hope that he is so good that by the end of his contract, we're like we should probably rehire.
Because I don't want to have to do this again, man. Like I don't want to have to hire another coach in 2 years.
I don't
like,
think it's good
do you
for
want
Connor Bedard
coach
to
number
have
4 for Connor Bedard
yeah.
in like 4 years, 5 years? Like no, I don't want that. I think we've been saying it all year too. It's like you can't afford to just hire a guy to hire a guy. It's like the next coach you hire, if you're Kyle Davidson, you got to get that right. That's got to be the guy. And yet everybody seems to be saying, oh, but he might not be. He might just be here for the rebuild. It's like, well, pick a lane, dude. Pick a lane. Do you want somebody who's just going to get us through the rebuild, or do you want a guy who's going to stick around for the long term? Like, I don't know what you want.
I still think the Artie pick is going to look bad compared to Ivan. Yeah, you're probably right. I hope Ivan Demidov just develops into like one of those super lazy scorers that is like, puts up points but is not good. Oh, what was that all about?
Honestly, that wouldn't shock me. Seeing a lot of his tape, I mean,
to the bench.
for as skilled as he is, man, he makes some pretty lazy back checks. I recall that Hawks game. There was a pretty egregious example of that.
Yeah, we've seen him play like
that was
8
also
games.
his NHL debut.
Yeah,
though,
we've
so
seen him play,
fair enough.
we
Yeah, we haven't seen enough of a sample size there. I mean, but that is something that tends to follow them around. I mean, Russians who can score, put the puck in the net, but maybe don't show up in the D zone. So
I hope we suck, get McKenna, and are good the year after.
I hope I don't want to suck next year. It's like I'd be nice to get McKenna, but it's like I don't want to be. Do you guys really want to be bottom 3 again next year? Are you all cool with that? Like that's I'm not. I'm really not. Like,
also,
look
like
at the Islanders, dude. The Islanders jumped up in 10. We don't have to suck.
You can't you cannot suck because it's the odds of you getting the first pick, even if you were the worst team in the league, it's like you only have a 25.5 chance.
No, we gotta have another 20, 50, and 12 season to have that extra 3% odds,
Like,
man.
no, I do not want to suck.
It's a lottery for a reason, man.
I do not
Like,
want to suck
no.
and then end up getting the third overall.
I want to
pick.
be in the running for McKenna, but like I don't want. You want to have a year number 4 of a bottom 3 season. You want all 3 of Bedard's first, 3 years of his ELC to be bottom 3. It's like you have to progress. You have to progress. And well, how's that look for KD? He's gone. No. And imagine you have that shitty season, you don't even get him.
KHL tape. He's got great compete. You're kind of BSing now. He's a phenomenal
It's
stick
amazing how
checker.
chat never gets the bits. Like we exaggerate here all the time.
I don't know what Justin said. I literally just said I hope he develops into one of those lazy scorers. I didn't say that he is anything. So, Mr. I watch so much tape like before they get to the NHL. Like I've watched him since he's been in the NHL. Like, yeah, we've seen him make some lazy
People
plays.
say it all the time. It's like, look what he's doing at juniors or the AHL or college. It's like you don't know what he's going to be in the NHL.
I'm
like,
just talking about what I see.
Yeah,
Like it's
I mean, look, the NHL games I watched them, especially in the playoffs. I mean, wasn't really that effective. But
I think we're bottom 3 to 7 next year. I don't think we are. I don't think we're bottom 3. I don't think we're in the same place.
No, that would have been a good look. Florida's got power play. Is it crazy to say if Florida scores this paper, the game's already kind of over?
There's going to be a handful of teams dropping off next year. There's going to be a handful of teams that finished above us that are going to be not tanking, but not trying to not tank next year.
I reckon next year there's going to be a few more teams at the
pass
bottom
from
for
Kachuk
a various reason there. I mean, in the beds a year, it's like you had, the Hawks, Sharks, Ducks, and Jackets at 58, 59 points. Like, I think it's going to be like that again. There's going to be a few teams that just happen to fall off a cliff next year.
Yeah.
The tank race is going to be crazy. But, yeah.
Not your point. LOL. I think he'll be a Kaprizov type. So plus defensive value. Yeah, well, Luke, you're one of these guys who likes to project guys as like future Hall of Famers without like knowing anything for sure. So
no, the prospect gurus know everything, man. They're never wrong. Man.
I wanted, dude. Again, you're missing the whole thing. I wanted Demidov. Like this whole conversation came from me saying,
I'm sick of.
No, hold up.
Sorry.
This whole thing came from me saying I wanted Demidov, and so now I hope he develops into a bum.
Yeah, like he's not a hawk. Like I'm not cheering for the guy.
Oh!
Here we go. What a stop from
Stahl
Bob.
Wasn't ready for that.
What a stop. Here comes 4 the other way, 2-1.
So you're saying wild card spot is possible next year? No, I do not think they're going to be a wild card team.
I don't think they're going to be a wild card team next year. But I mean, I wouldn't. If everything goes right, I wouldn't throw it out the wrong possibility. I mean, you never know, and I don't think so. Especially after Florida just scored again.
My gosh,
Carter versus
Verhaeghe.
Swaggy. I look away for 5 seconds, and I mean that's a 3-0 game now, man. I mean, a lot of game left here, but
dude. I mean, these guys are gonna get swept, man.
You think this game's over, right?
Yeah, we might be doing broom talk early here in game 2.
I mean, because they're home right now, man. Like this should be at their best. I mean, what happens when you go back to Sunrise?
Bob, man.
That's
leads
what led
directly
to
a goal.
Verhaeghe's having himself a game, goal and assist.
See, this is Carter Verhaeghe is
clutch.
Once he starts once the floodgates open.
They stay open.
That might have gotten tipped.
Did Marshy?
Well, it definitely got tipped. It might have gotten tipped by Bennett.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see if NHL. Yeah, no, he was celebrating like he did. Let's see.
It was Bennett.
NHL app's taking its sweet time, but I'll take your word for it.
Classic. Sharks, Preds, Pens, maybe Bruins. Yes. Thank you, Crystal.
Did they say Pens in there? I'd put Pens in there.
Those teams aren't really selling. Yeah, but Luke, they finished the season atrociously.
Yeah, the way
Bruins,
Boston was like the worst team. Like
the
after
Bruins
the trade deadline.
most definitely did sell.
Oh, Boston's gonna be a bottom tier team next year.
Boston's gonna be bad.
Yeah, I think the Pens will be. Yeah,
the Flyers are gonna be bad. The Pens are gonna be bad.
The Sharks are still
the
good.
Preds might be terrible again.
I bet you the Sharks finish last for the third year in a row.
The Sharks are going to be bad again.
Yeah.
I think I would be absolutely stunned if we're bottom 3. Not because I think we're going to be some amazing team next year. I just think there's going to be a lot of bad teams.
And we're going to see a full year at the Youth Hawks.
This year we didn't really see a whole lot of like really bad teams. Like everybody was pretty close.
It was
like
the Hawks and Sharks. Yeah, and then but nobody else. Yeah, I mean, I guess the Preds you could throw in there. Yeah. The Preds are
did they? Oh no, they're just.
3 goals
Is
on
the game
5
over?
shots.
Yeah,
Game's over. This game's done.
Florida Panthers aren't really the team to blow 3-goal leads.
No, this isn't the Toronto Maple Leafs. No, this game's over.
And also, Carolina's not really the team to storm back. Although they did.
They tend to play with the lead, man.
They also no, but I was going to say they did in the first round. They did come back from a 3-goal deficit against the Devils, but it was the Devils and not.
This isn't
not the Florida Panthers.
The Panthers are a little bit of an upgrade.
The Florida Panthers are stroking right now, so
they're stroking. Oh, wow. Panthers are stroking the Canes. Here we go.
Game 3 probably going to be a bust now. Just my luck. John, do not complain about your luck to me right now in chat after those plus 3,000 back-to-back bets you've hit. I don't want to hear it. Boston will try and rebound IMO. I don't think they're going to. With what, though? Who are they going to bring in that's going to keep them from the bottom? They were literally the worst team in the league after the trade deadline. I think we're going to be better than them.
They got this Canes team's got absolutely nothing going right now. They can't even connect on a simple pass.
I think there won't be many bad teams next year again. I think you're completely
look at the top of the. I think there's a reason there weren't a ton of bad teams here because everybody's saying this draft is weaker.
Yeah,
you don't think GMs specifically construct rosters for certain draft years if you're near the bottom? No, with Gavin McKenna at the front, I guarantee you there's going to be more bad teams next year. Just you watch.
Yeah,
what were you going to say?
No, I just completely disagree with this guy. I don't think we're going to be at 3. I don't think that's as low as no. If we're bottom 3, Davidson is gone or should be. Yeah. I mean, Brad, he's wrong. The Hawks aren't going to be bottom 3 next year.
Yeah, you got to see progression, man. You can't develop a losing culture. You can't be a bottom 3 lottery team forever. You can't be the Sabres.
Boston has nothing in the cupboard coming up. They don't even really
have no prospect.
Yeah. Who are they gonna? What
they
assets?
Have to,
What assets are they gonna use to bring people in?
Well, they've kept their 3 useful ones. Pasta, McAvoy, and Swayman.
No. But
they're not gonna move on.
I'm arguing against this guy saying that they're gonna go for it.
Oh no! Wait, what? They don't have the facility for that. Man. No. Wait, with what?
Yeah, no.
What are you gonna trade?
Incorrect.
You're not gonna trade any of those 3 guys. What are you gonna do? Yep, you don't have depth.
Third, I understand you think third worst is the floor. I'm telling you that I think you're wrong in that third is not the floor. I think the floor is higher than bottom 3, is what I'm saying. Boston is trying to retool. Yeah, it goes well all the time.
Yeah, they're really smart for doing that, right? Yeah.
Jeez, dude.
Yeah, no. For my prediction to be right, I need no more goals from Florida, and I need something from the Canes. That's my 3-run prediction.
Yeah, geez, bro. I don't know if Florida's going to go this whole
I think they're going to. Florida's not the type of team to take their foot off the gas. Even if they already had the game won, it could be 3 minutes left in the third. They're up 6-0, and they were going to want to get a 7th one. They want the extra point. They will beat you to death. This team doesn't want to give you any hope, any even sliver of hope.
Lowe wants to know what you're eating.
Slim Jims. No free-ass.
You're munching Slim Jims? Respect.
Yeah, I need to eat something. What's Maurice doing there? A little bit of a symbol there.
Doubt they sell. Well, they already sold.
They already did.
They sold.
We're watching a hockey game where Brad Marchand's playing for the Florida Panthers. I don't know.
Yeah, they're captains in this game right now, just so you know.
Oh, there he is. Yeah, see, there's the rat. Only played there for 15 years. They won a cup.
Oh, Tassos said Freddie Anderson always crumbles.
Yeah, what about Freddie?
Leafs legend.
Here comes Halsey.
Oh, he just got laid out by Schmidt.
Just got RKO'd.
Oh my god.
Damn.
This Panthers team
They're
is
so
scary.
good. Oh my god, they're so good. How is each final? I'm already calling them a final team. How has each one gotten better? Each time, every time, I just get better and better.
Eating, don't eat into the mic.
Oh, my bad. That's a my bad. What do you want? I need energy,
Just go like this. Ready?
Can they hear? Oh, my bad.
Yeah, it's the meta.
Yeah.
Saw that coming. 1.5 minutes left in the first. Shots are 5-3. Jeez. Yeah, wow. 3 goals on 5 shots is not
It's not ideal.
the best save percentage.
I mean, he's literally let in more goals than he saved. So yeah, I'm not a goaltending expert.
Is someone
but
headed to the peeper here?
yeah, too many men for Florida. Maybe looks like too many men. Well, Kane's just got a break there. You got to take advantage. I just mean, is this a must goal? Is this a must score peeper?
Honestly,
it feels like it.
Yeah. Unless they are going to go the entirety of the rest of the game without getting scored on.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
I don't know.
That's not going to happen. Yeah, no, you got to take advantage of this. What's the hold up here?
Gap between us and Fort Worth was still 15 points. Did you see what the roster was at the beginning of the year?
Yeah,
were you? I got this. Were you watching this team at the beginning of the year and the end of the year? If the answer is yes, what are you like?
The team,
it was a completely different roster.
The Blackhawks team you're going to see next year. We didn't see it until March this year.
Yeah,
you're going to see that team all year, and that's when they played their best hockey.
This guy comes in and argues points that he doesn't even like believe. Like he's going to say
he's rage baiting.
He's going to say no. I don't think the Hawks are going to be terrible next year. I'm just saying. And it's like, okay, why are you arguing?
I play both sides, so I always come out on top.
How is this still the first period?
Yeah, it's been a long. That's Carolina Hurricanes hockey takes forever, man. That's why I want this to be a sweep. The less Carolina Hurricanes games I can watch, the better.
Canes fans want a trip there.
Oh yeah, we already got Peeper.
Dude, Ekblad is just a bruiser, man.
Every single game, he's just laying out fools. He's great. Kane's got absolutely nothing going in this Peeper. I mean, nothing. Nice 3-shot period there.
We lost 13 of the last 18. Yeah, but did you not see the growth over that time?
It's not all about... Okay, it's not all about wins and losses, dude.
Yeah,
like, look at the development of the young players.
I'm not tweaking. We're not finishing third from the bottom. That's
I'm pretty sure we ended the year in a winning streak. Didn't we not win those last couple games against playoff teams? Yeah. Yeah, we did. Yeah.
It's like over that time, there was like new kids joining the roster
Yeah.
every single game.
We got Renzel and Moore like the last 9 games.
Yeah. Oh!
Nazar was like a point per game player in April, if he was close to it at least.
Yeah.
And that's the end of one.
And Brendan Moore storming off the bench. He's spit out the gum.
He's furious. 32 seconds left in the Canes power play.
He's going to rip these guys a new one.
Yeah, well, that's what they need right now. They need to have a fire lit into them. Pretty pathetic period for Carolina at home. I mean, period 1, be down by 3.
Young guys take time to get to the NHL level.
What's the
Okay.
And yeah, the young guys, they're all going to be there next year.
Thank you.
So I don't know what the point is.
Doesn't matter when there's literally going to be like 5 teams tanking next year, though, bro.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a Pat Maroons and Craig Smiths on next year's Hawks team.
That was a long ass period.
Yeah, like that. I mean, the first 3 quarters of the year were
way more fun to watch, but not a better team. Okay.
All right. He's rage baiting. Don't take the bait. Don't take the bait.
Yeah,
Don't
you're
take
right.
The bait.
We're not a better team than when we were getting pumped 6-2 in the middle of the week. Like back-to-back games getting pumped 6-2. Like, you're right. Not a better team at all. Correct.
If you honestly think that the Luke Richardson 2024 portion of the year Hawks were better than the late March, early April youth movement Blackhawks, then I want what you're smoking.
Okay, sure, maybe you're right that a lot of teams are going to be tanking next year. Yeah, I don't think I'm really giving a hot take here.
Really? In a year where there's a generational talent, there's going to be a lot of teams tanking? Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Wow.
I'm not saying that this Blackhawks team is making the playoffs. I'm saying there's going to be a lot of teams trying to not be as competitive as the Blackhawks are.
Yeah, there's an in-between between tanking and a playoff team. It's like,
You just mentioned the start of the year. Yeah, because the roster was completely different and significantly worse.
My dad just texted, Brendan Moore's about to destroy the locker room.
Yeah, dude, he's going to freaking destroy.
You could just see it, man.
Oh, my gosh. He's going to break something.
Yeah, no. He should be throwing chairs and, yeah. You ever seen that, YouTube video, like that John Tortorella locker room speech of the Rangers back in the day?
Yeah.
That's going to be like that.
January 2025 Hawks made me want to hibernate and never show my face in Chicago.
Oh yeah, like that post Winter Classic, like before the Four Nations and all that. Like that was a rough stretch. Like before Artie showed up, like that was kind of what started to shift. It started to shift after the Spencer Knight, Seth Jones trade, the culture change. Because that initial period post Four Nations kind of sucked, but after the Seth Jones trade, they rattled off a few wins. Then there was a growth period. Like he's right. A part of what he's saying is right. There's going to be growing pains of a young Hawks team. It didn't happen right away.
But I just said that this team is not going to finish bottom
No,
three.
I agree with you. But then towards the end of the year, you started to see that shift. You did start to see this team, play better and win games. You know what I mean? It didn't happen right away. It's not going to happen right away next year. But they have a full season development, man.
January 2025. Oh wait, I read that. Blashill 204 and 261 record as an NHL head coach. Yeah, it's not good, but again, he was the head coach of a really aged out bad Red Wings
he came
team.
in like at the end of their
the
competitive
start
window
of their like rebuild, basically.
It was fired right before they started to come out of it.
Yeah. We beat the best, or at least held our own towards the end of the season. Yeah. I mean, we every single one of those games were competitive at the end of the season, pretty much.
I don't know how I can watch like how the way the year Hawks ended the year and not have optimism. Like I really don't. If they're going to be better, like I don't know what you need to see. Like
if we get Misa, I want to compete. If we don't, I want McKenna. TBH. I mean, we're going to be competitive, Thomas. It's not like. Here, what do I want to say?
Yeah, it's not like we
no. It's the team is going to try everything in their power, including Kyle Davidson. He's going to do everything in his power for the team to be competitive this year.
Blashill is going to be expected to win.
It's not going to be like the last 2 years.
Yeah, I think if they were keeping Source as interim, they probably they'd probably be okay with standing pat. But the fact they brought in a new head coach permanently in Blashill, it's like no, the team will be expected to win more games next year. Like they're not going to be intentionally tanking. Not that they were this year, but like. I mean, they probably were.
The new Hawks coach Goodley? I mean,
he's not bad. He's not good. He's somewhere in between.
Well, we just don't really.
We don't know.
There's
we don't
really
know.
no
We
way to
don't
know.
know.
But he's another defensive-minded guy, and I don't love that. But
but like the Hawks are, it does feel like Davidson's trying to build from the back end out.
Of course. And also, there's so many. It feels like Brian Campbell's like his right-hand man. It just feels like it's a very defenseman-run organization right now. So
there's so many defensemen.
Wild card baby, wild card Hawks. That would feed families.
We need to find an in-between ground here. An in-between ground, don't expect playoffs next year, but expect better.
We'll see. 76 points was fourth worst last year, which feels roughly where we end up, IMO. I think there's going to be a lot more teams at the bottom. This year, we saw like half the league fighting for wild card spots. I don't think that's going to be the case this next year. Maybe I'm wrong, though. I do think you're wrong because I think a lot of teams are going to sell at the trade deadline this coming year. So I do believe you are wrong.
We still don't know exactly what this team's going to look like. We're basing this argument off of how the roster that ended the Hawks season. We don't know what they're going to do in the offseason. I mean, with all that cap space, you know Kyle's going to do something. I mean, it's going to.
I think that if this team finishes third from the bottom, Kyle Davidson gets fired.
You would think. And I don't think he could afford a third strike, with the coaching. So, he has to get this right. Yeah.
Because he's not going to do nothing this offseason like I kind of want him to do now.
Yeah, well, that's not going to happen now.
It's not.
And I that part of it I do disagree with. I do think he should be.
If there are 5 fire sales at the bottom, then maybe we climb to 6 through 9, though. Yeah.
6-9, nice.
I always join these streams when Luke is spamming the chat and Leah's yelling at him saying he's wrong. It's the best. It's the best part of the stream.
It's fun. Yeah.
You're probably right, but I will speak Hawkenna into existence. I know, Thomas. I know that he means a lot to you. And that you watch him a lot.
I think liking Gavin McKenna is Thomas's entire personality. I love you, Thomas, but there's other agendas at play here.
No, I understand. I get it. Like, I'm not shaming Thomas for wanting McKenna.
That was me in 2022, 23 at Betsy, but it's like when you already have that guy, when you already have that generational talent, it's like it's not like we need Gavin McKenna. Like, it would be nice, it would be a bonus, it would be sick, but it's like I don't want the philosophy going the next season thinking Gavin McKenna or bust. It's just not. No, I'm not. That's not how I want to think. That's loser mentality. I'm sorry. It just is.
Also, it's like people are like forgetting to remember the last time the Blackhawks did this in like got a lot of really good talent from the drafts, it turned around really quickly.
It happens a lot of times when you least expect it.
It was like it
could come out of nowhere.
Like I know Kane was like the end of the draft, or at the end of the rebuild, but it was 2 years later. You're in the Western Conference Finals,
and you look at the timeline, Lee. Like this, we've said it so many times on the show. Like this 2025 draft, really, in all honesty, should be the last like super important like draft to get right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I do think maybe not next year, but I've always said 26, 27. Like that's like the year I mark is like, okay, I want to be back in the playoffs 26, 27. Next year, make progress. This year should be like 07, 08. Like in the mix, playing meaningful games in March. Like 75, 80 points. Like that's kind of what
Luke,
I'm
I
thinking.
just think I think the Pittsburgh Penguins get worse. They just get older and worse. They're going to be bad. They're going to be really bad. I think the Flyers are going to intentionally tank, honestly. I think the Flyers are going to intentionally be bad. I think San Jose is significantly worse than us just in general. I think that the Boston Bruins selling as much as they did at the trade line this year signals that they're not, like, if you're trying to be competitive next year, if you're trying to make a push for it next year, you don't sell all those guys you did this season. So what was that I just named? Was that 5 teams I just named?
I lost count, but that sounds right.
That's 5 teams right there. Yeah. So yes, no, I do not think I stand on what I've said.
He stands on business.
Rich coming from Bedard Boy.
What's his point?
All jokes, I'd die for him. It was Thomas. You just said is loving McKenna your entire personality, which is literally
fair enough. Fair enough. You got me there.
NBA trying to copy NHL.
You really got
the ref
me now.
got bloodied apparently.
Is Ace here today? Where's Ace? Is Ace there? Ace here. I was so sad that Ace wasn't there in the last TNT broadcast.
Well, I think the past couple years have been the long stretches, Luke. Like I think the last 2 years have been the basement of the NHL seasons. I don't think that's next year.
I've said it before. We've gotten past the worst part of the rebuild. Like
who's on the 1s and 2s right now? It's Tassos. But he's
a ghost right now.
He's not in the room. But
the ghost of Raven is over there.
I'd take an 07. I don't know if they hired Tocchet. I don't think they're losing looking to tank. I just don't think they're going to be good.
I mean, look at the team.
Yeah.
That's my main fault. Yeah. The coach alone's not going to, get it done. I mean, Tortorella really said like he couldn't coach a rebuilding team, so it's like clear that they made a change there.
You think Boston traded those guys for trade chips? Huh?
What?
He's saying that he thinks they traded those guys for those assets just to trade them again this offseason.
Fair enough, but like. It's not really going to make them that much better.
Luke, even if you are completely right about that, I think it's going to go horrible because it's like, okay,
they're not good enough. They're not good enough.
What are you going to do with with late first round and a second round pick? Like you're not building a super competitive team. That team was.
They're not going to be a playoff team.
Was ass.
Yeah, no, they're not going to be a playoff team. No,
it's like the assets that they have is not enough to make them.
It's not going to turn them around.
Good.
Yeah, I mean, Unless Pasta has another Linsanity season. Yeah. Swayman needs to be better. Like he wasn't good enough this year. Need McAvoy to stay healthy. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I think you're tweaking.
Nah, you're tweaking.
I think you're tweaking, saying that bottom 3 is the floor, or third from the bottom is the floor. I think that's cap.
I think it's somewhere between 70 and 80 for the Hawks. Somewhere between there. So call it 75. That's a 14.
We're also, dude. Again, it's like we're basing the points that they're gonna get based off of the past 2 seasons, and I think the landscape of the NHL is gonna look significantly different this year. Yeah. I think points are gonna be a lot easier to come by this year with Gavin McKenna being the first overall pick next year. Fair. Like that's something that's being completely ignored here.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
So I don't know, man.
We'll have plenty more time to discuss.
Also, like if the Blackhawks do go for Mitch Marner and they land Mitch Marner,
that changes everything.
You're not
you
even,
get Mitch Marner.
You're not even close to being correct about this. So.
Your Hawks get Mitch Marner. Suddenly, you can, what we were saying earlier about playoffs being a crazy talk. Hawks get Mitch Marner. It doesn't get. You're in the hunt.
Hawks.
You're in the hunt.
Marner, you're like the Columbus Blue Jackets.
You're in like that high 80, low 90 range, like you should be. Especially like if they get lucky and get Misa too. Like Misa probably plays next year. Like you throw Misa and Marner in there. Like, yeah, are you kidding me? That's a huge if. But best case scenario,
Yeah.
For next year, it would be good for business.
It really would be.
Yeah, I'd love to see the Hawks have like a Canadians type season next year. Like I know that's out there, but the Canadians kind of jumped up pretty quick. It could happen to us too. You never know. Just the impact of a full season Spencer Knight, a full year of Rinzel, Levshinov, and Bedsy's not going to have another 67-point year. Like he's going to bounce back, and Nazar is going to break out. Hopefully, again, not all these things are going to happen, but like if at least some of those do, like that's going to make a difference. And we don't even know what additions are going to make it for agency. We don't know the impact of Jeff Blashill yet. Like we don't know. Like I can promise you though, like it'll be better. Like we're past the worst part of it. So,
Luke, yeah, I probably would have disagreed with you. I probably would have said they wouldn't have finished bottom 2 this year, but as long as Kyle Davidson doesn't make that insane move, like those insane moves, we're bringing in a bunch of washed veterans.
I don't want that.
Contribute nothing.
No.
Like if he doesn't do that,
don't do that again.
If he literally comes back with the roster that ended the year, it's
like a couple sprinkles in there.
They're going to be better. Like they just are.
No. Yeah. I know, like we don't even know, like, what if, like, Nick Lardis has a Nazar season and starts a year in Rockford and eventually forces his way on the Hawks. Like, there's still so many good players in the system. Like next year, it's going to be the same thing. There's going to be Boisvert and Cancerovs who will come on the team then the year. Like the impact that can have. Like, there's still so much in the wings, man. Like we haven't even scratched the surface. Like
Bedard 90-point season loading. This year's draft plus Lardis plus Nazar becoming a point per game. Bedard becoming a 30-goal and Hossa equivalent trade. That almost isn't needed. True. I would say that stuff is going to all come to fruition like the following year, but we'd need a Hudson for a Canadians type season IMO. I mean, I'm saying we've got Sam Rinzel, baby.
Yeah, no, I think the combination of Rinzel Artie could be even better than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think Hudson put up a ton of points, but it's like there's a lot of aspects of his game that
Hudson, like don't get me wrong, like highlight reels are great and the secondary assists and the walk in the blue line, like he's a hell of a talent, but it's like my goodness gracious, it's like you think Evan Bouchard makes a lot of defensive mistakes, same deal. There's still a lot in his game he needs to round out. So I mean, I think with Rinzel, he's not going to put up the numbers, but definitely less mistakes. And Artie, he's still such a raw prospect, man. I mean, both those guys could be in the Calder running next year. Levshinov and Rinzel, like we don't know, maybe they could be. I mean, if Blashill could have that effect on Sider that he did on those two, yeah.
Or Rinzel Calder would feed families.
I really think Rinzel, like I would probably say he's in the top 5. I probably say Rinzel probably has a better shot to Calder than Artie, honestly.
I think if he's on the first power play unit, he definitely has a chance. Because our power play was good this year.
He's so confident. He's so smooth. He just floats around out there. Like I could see him having like a Brock Faber type of season. Like, I don't know, like high 30, low 40 point production and just really solid number 2. Yeah. I guess that'd probably be number 1 on this team, but I don't know if Vlasic, he might be number 1 now.
Yeah, dude, I'm excited to see a whole season of him and Vlasic together.
Oh, like that pair was so good, man. I can't wait. Yeah. And we also, like another guy we even talked about is like, Korchinski. Like
I thought you were going to say Connor Murphy.
Yeah, Connor Murphy. But yeah, like if he could have a stronger year, hit my full season Korchinski, and yes, he still has a long way to go, but maybe the impact that Blashill can have on a guy like that, I can understand why they wanted a defensive coach.
Get traded this offseason.
You really do? You think that's gonna? Yeah,
dude, I don't know.
Yeah,
man. I just like
Korchinski for Isaac Howard and whatever. I don't know. We don't need another. Like, I don't know. That does, I've seen that.
I would take the gamble with Isaac Howard
for Korchinski though. I feel like Korchinski has a higher ceiling than Isaac Howard.
Do you?
But like we're not really missing an Isaac Howard. Like we have so many forwards, dude. But if Korchinski could be a really solid number 4.
I feel like we have a plethora of defensemen.
But like we have a ton of middle 6 guys, is what I'm saying. Like maybe Howard has that top 6 potential, but you don't know it.
I don't think Kevin Korchinski...
We have so many undersized forwards,
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think Kevin Korchinski has the potential to be a number 1 in the NHL.
But he doesn't have to be. On this Hawks team, he could just be a really good like second pair 3-4.
No, so how do you think he has a higher ceiling than Isaac Howard?
So you think Isaac Howard has like far and away top 6 potential, maybe even top line. That's what you think.
I think he could be well, I don't think Isaac Howard is going to be a bottom 6 forward in the NHL.
But like I would say a second pair defenseman is worth more than I don't know, maybe a second line forward. Would you disagree with that?
No. I guess I mean I guess it depends.
Yeah.
You know, do I think Sam Bennett is more valuable than a second pair most second pair defensemen in the league? Yes.
Yeah.
You know, so it depends.
Yeah.
It depends upon.
I think Howard might be more of a sure thing, but like Korchinski is definitely. I feel like he definitely has that boomer bust label. You know, you kind of see it a little bit. He's still so young now. People forget that, man. Like
Hudson is miles better than Rinzel, just objectively speaking, and I like Rinzel.
Yeah, he's miles better.
Yeah, dude.
He's miles ahead of him. Yeah, Hudson's
literally
great. Yeah, good for him.
Literally sees 9 games. He plays 9 games, and he's like, bro, he's miles better.
Just that Rinzel just doesn't move me. Yeah. Just not moved.
Just doesn't move me.
Doesn't move me.
Okay, I don't know if this guy's a Blackhawks fan. I have no clue what this guy's loyalties are.
I know.
He's one of those because I have friends like this that just frustrate the hell out of me. That just like argue things and then will be like, no, I don't even believe that. And it's like, so then like what? I hope TJ Brody and Shea Weber have equal ice time next season. I agree with you, TJ.
Brody's gonna get bought out.
Yeah,
Brody's gonna get bought out.
Can we get some prospect talk?
What have we? That's all we've been doing.
He's trolling.
That's what we did the entire intermission.
Why do I let it? It's Ryan Guy. Ryan Guy said that.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, no, yeah. Never take a Ryan Guy cup. Yeah, that's funny.
Prospies. Is that what we're calling him now, Sid? Sam Reinhart will not return. Uh-oh.
What?
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Wow.
Lower body. That's not good.
No. I mean, for this game, I think catch is still covered. For the series, that's a development. That is a development.
I'm not really worried about this series anymore as much as I am.
You better just hope that's like a one game, just precautionary thing. Like, you know, I missed the play that. Well, we'll have to look back at that, but that could be something. A seed of doubt for Florida. But the good news for the Panthers is, you know, they have all the depth of the world, man. So,
Hudson might win Norris trophies. You haven't even seen Rinzel in the NHL. You don't know that he's not going to win Norris trophies.
How do we know that Rinzel can? How do we know that? Yeah. It's like we haven't seen a full season of Rinzel yet. So, there you go.
Oh, that's a
Sebastian
quick one.
Aho. You know, good bounce there. Net front look.
That,
they need the next goal. Now it's suddenly, 2-goal game.
No Reinhart.
The most dangerously in hockey. 2 goals. Here we go.
No Reinhart too.
Yeah. There's a lot of hockey left, man. I mean, I know we said the game is over, so we may have jinxed it, but it's now a hockey game.
Just sit him and Kachuk till the final.
Well, you got to get there for.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna do that.
Yeah, I think that's totally on the agenda there. Yeah, that's huge for Carolina. Get their fans back into. Well, what a play by Burns there. Was that Burns who kept that in?
Yeah, it was also just a brutal turnover from Kachuk.
Yeah, you just got to get that off the ice. Put that off the glass. Like, yeah. What happened here? Forsling to just the pass that didn't connect, and yeah, they needed that. Yeah. Oh, Cats have called a timeout. Are they looking at this? What could they be looking at? Offsides, maybe? Oh. Yeah, it's got to be us. Are they looking at offsides? Yeah.
Yeah, that got out.
Oh, yeah.
That got out of the zone.
That's got to be offsides. I mean, I didn't even see the horizontal look or whatever, or vertical. I don't know what you call that, but I did graduate. What angle is this? Like,
they're also not playing it. I don't know where the puck is. There it is. Yeah, that got out.
That's a terrible camera angle.
They zoomed in. Well, it would have been fine if they just zoomed a little earlier.
Here's a camera angle from the third tier.
This is like the shittiest barn in the league, so I don't know how many good angles they have.
Show us the blue line look. How hard is it? I mean, that was quick. It's got to be no goal.
Yeah. That's,
No audio, so we're guessing. Oh, they're okay. They're challenging it, I guess.
Yeah. That's a big boy challenge for Maurice.
Okay, now here we go. Okay.
Yeah, this is what we wanted to see.
Okay, that's
offside.
out.
That's not even
that's
close.
Not
it's
even,
like a foot
okay,
out of the
done.
zone.
Like that's not even.
Wrap it up.
No.
Wrap it up. It's a foot out of the zone.
If it was the Hawks, somehow it would. Yeah.
Yeah, they'd be like, actually, he didn't touch up until. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, we don't even.
Yeah, there's no discussion here. Like, why are we still? How is it not done yet?
It better be a quick. It better be. These refs better
This
not.
should be the
waste
fastest
5 minutes
offsides
of my
review in
time.
history. Like, how are we still looking at this? What is there to look at? What are we doing? They had a coffee break over there? What is going on? What's the holdup? Like, how is this taking so long?
I don't know.
That was the most clear-cut, obvious offsides I've ever seen.
Calgary has the worst barn. It's a dump.
Are we blind? Am I seeing a different game here?
All the players talk about how the Carolina rink is a shithole.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
obviously.
That took like longer than it should have, honestly. Like that was so clear-cut. I don't know what we're doing.
Just got a follower. Horn.
Let's go. We love those follows. Get us some subs, too. Get us some subs with that follow.
Luke was about to make me fucking rage quit this stream, dude.
Thank you, Luke.
He's gone now.
Oh, well, bye-bye.
I can stream in peace again. All right. Florida get lucky there a little bit.
Calgary has the worst barn. I thought there were worse barns than Calgary. I know it's outdated, but it's a classic. I like the Saladome. Oh. I like the roof.
You like the roof?
Yeah, I like the shape. Like it looks cool on the outside.
Yeah.
It's old. I know it's an old place, but it's historic.
Yeah.
Like
That's just that's such a funny. No, it's a good. The roof is awesome.
that's my first argument is how the outside of the arena looks. Yeah, it's a great arena. Yeah. It looks cool.
Yeah.
It's it's historic.
That's hilarious.
It's yeah.
Oh my gosh! I just realized shots finished 5-3 in that period.
It's still 5-3.
That's crazy.
Wow. The Panthers have as much goals as the Canes have shots. That's wow.
Greer,
Yikes.
Doesn't get it out though.
That's a good keep.
Keep from the Canes. Oh,
Talk about
got sat down. Just got absolutely blown up taking that shot.
Yeah, talk about a killer of that goal being called off for the Canes, man. And that takes all the wind out of your sails. Maybe start a comeback, and now you got to deal with that. Still got to get the next goal again. I mean, you can't afford to go down 4-0. 3, you're still in it, kind of.
Taylor Hall.
Yep. Registers a shot. Kane's first shot in forever.
Didn't look conclusive. Really?
What?
Did you see the same
I think
angle
you
we
need
did?
glasses, my guy, or contacts.
That's my uncle. Chill out. The angle we saw was very. It was
like pretty clear cut to me.
It looked like it was like a foot out of the zone.
You could fit another puck there. You could
Yeah.
fit a few pucks there.
Yeah.
Whatever, not conclusive.
Laid
What?
him out. Yeah, that was a massive hit. Jeez. And he's still smarting on the bench. Cats win the draw. Forsling hoists.
Hoist mentioned.
Yeah, like, dude, Kachuk is like, he doesn't lose those battles like that.
Yeah, I know. You could tell.
He looks like a different player.
You could tell he's nursing something. You can tell.
He's Darnell nursing something.
Ah, very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, I'm surprised I beat you to that punch.
Yeah, honestly, yeah,
Those are,
that's normally something that I do. Normally it's the other way around. Normally you're teaming me up, not me. Damn.
Oh, dangerous deflection. What a pass from Bennett.
Man, the Panthers haven't had a lot of chances, but every single one they've had has been like grade A.
Really
Every
good.
single
And
one.
it's also been this line cooking every single time. That Verhaeghe, Bennett, Kachuk
Oh, they've
line.
been absolutely. Yeah, they've been electric.
Rodriguez sends it in.
Barkov's
Barkov's first one there. Yeah, so are they they're probably just going to be shuffling these lines throughout the rest of the night then, I'd imagine.
I would think so, yeah. No, keep these guys fresh and distribute the ice time evenly. May as well, yeah.
Just because, like, no Reinhardt, I wonder, like, who's going to be.
Yeah, good point.
This is depressing.
What's depressing?
Funks, why is it depressing? Are you a big Canes guy?
Yeah, I guess we have a Canes fan in the chat. Wow,
Big Canes fan?
I don't think I've seen a Canes chat a Canes fan in the chat these whole playoffs. Nobody seems to really care much for this Canes team.
The thought of the Canes not being in the Stanley Cup final is the furthest thing from depressing.
Yeah, it's joy. Like, I'm so grateful I don't have to watch another round of this team play. Like, it's like watching paint dry, man. It's like a slightly better version of Islanders hockey.
Oh, man, these Panthers forwards are just so good defensively.
Yeah. That's offside.
Offsides. Yep. We get a whistle. Fellas, I passed my algebra and my English final. This is Carson, by the way.
Congrats. Wow. Congrats on passing.
Bro has 10 accounts. Congrats, dude.
Yeah. Well done. The academic comeback in full swing.
Do you like the LaCroix advertisement on the Panthers jerseys?
I mean, it's one of the ones I think that looks okay. Like, some of the advertisements stand out and don't really compliment the jersey. That
like
one, I think,
Oreo
it
and
looks
milk?
kind of cool. Yeah, the least ones are always weird. And the Hawks circa ones, whatever. I don't know. I only noticed it that much, to be honest. Hasn't really, killed the jerseys as much as people may have freaked out about, but everybody's doing it now too, pretty much.
What is the one on this one? Auto Nation? Is that what that?
It's small. It's small.
It's small, but it doesn't.
But it does kind of. You notice it. You do notice it. The coloring, looks a little out of place. Like a. There's still a few teams I feel like who don't do it. I couldn't tell you who they are, but
Seth Jones, good look there.
The majority of teams have ads in the jerseys now. Only a few don't. They all have it in the helmets too. As long as it never becomes like the European leagues where it's like they take up the whole jersey. As long as it never reaches that point, I only notice it that much.
It will.
Yeah,
it's inevitable.
Yeah, by 2050 probably. Yeah, when Patrick Kane III is in the league. Yeah,
Patrick Kane III.
Yeah, the 2040 first overall pick to the Blackhawks. He'll be playing at Bedsy when he's 36. All right. Board battle here.
Big hit.
Yeah. Here come the Canes the other way. Need to get something going here. Need a response.
Yeah.
I mean, just show some signs of life here.
Look at these guys snap it around, man.
Yeah, no. They just look like they're playing a different game right now. They've been here before. Nothing new here. I mean,
Slavin.
The Canes have been here before too. But
they waited so long.
Oh, bad turnover.
Oh, blocker save from Bob.
Yeah.
Bob. Congrats. Stay in school. Thanks, Dad. Big hit in the corner. Blake and Schmidt battling.
I thought the Panthers have won every single one of these board battles, like every single time. Oh, here comes Bennett.
Oh, he's got Schmidt.
Drop pass
it
Schmidt
for him.
Oh, good luck.
Anderson gave a little shot there to Bennett.
Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely been flustered tonight, to say the least.
Ooh, awkward bounce.
Panthers finally exposing Freddie.
Freddie.
Yeah, 5 nights at Freddy's. Panthers trying to put 5 on Freddie.
Here's Nasick. Oh, off Barkov.
Barkov is so good down low in these situations.
He's just so big and strong.
Yeah. Big, strong man, that Barkov. The Canes potentially ice it. No, went off somebody. All right. Forsling of the breakout. Turns the puck over. Canes dump it back in. Good old dump and chase hockey.
Yeah, Florida, they're going to be shuffling these lines, I'd imagine, because they're playing with one less forward. And so now it's kind of just like
look
survival.
at that stat.
not survival, but just like burn time. What did it say?
Last 4 road games, the Panthers have outscored their opponents 20-4.
It's shocking.
20 divided by 4, 5. So theoretically, you could say they've had 5-0 games in 4 straight. That's crazy. I mean, 2 of those were 6-1 against the Leafs. So to be fair,
2-on-1.
Here we go. Oh,
Marchand is trying to find Lindell. Oh, good play, Orlov.
good
it still
stop from
got
Freddie.
to him, but
a rare stop for Freddie in this game. Another look here.
Lindell,
Yeah.
tries a sharp angle.
This third line every time. They're so good.
Yeah, they're relentless.
Yeah. Here we come back in.
Again, Listerine.
Shot.
Oh,
Easy,
good glove
yeah.
save.
Routine.
Jeez, I mean, 3 like really good
Back to back to back.
opportunities.
Yeah,
for
they
that
come in
line within-
bunches. It's like, yeah, that's what Florida
20
does, man.
seconds.
It's like they'll have back to back to back chances, then it kind of fizzles out. Back to back to back. They all come in bunches of this team.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they hit you in waves.
Yep. I guess like a panther would. They stalk their prey. They're patient, man. And they pounce.
And then they pounce.
yeah.
They claw. They scratch.
They scratch and claw. That's right. They stalk and hunt their prey. They circle around them. And then bam.
Hawks would be winning this right now. What does that mean?
Oh,
Against
no.
the
I
Panthers?
recall a lot of rough Canes games against the Hawks this year. We did beat the Panthers once, but then there's also that January game where they absolutely cooked us. That was a game where Slaggert scored 7 seconds in, and the rest of that game was just torture.
Ooh, this looks delicious.
This ice cream. Is Trevor watching this?
Oh,
He'd love
Blue
this.
Bunny soft. Nice.
What happened to Blue Bunny hard?
Panthers are inevitable. Can we just get to tomorrow and watch Oilers Stars again?
I know that series is infinitely more interesting than this one.
Just because it's been just dominant from the Panthers. you
Yeah,
know?
like you
if
look
they
at
had a better dance partner.
yeah, it's more the Panthers playing well than the Canes playing poorly. Like the Panthers can make any team look bad.
This series is brutal.
Yeah, we're doing our best here. We'll be here all night.
I don't know if it's brutal. That's so dramatic,
oh,
Will.
brother,
No
this
way.
guy stinks.
Gecko's here. PWHL game is scoreless near the end of the third.
Do we want to switch to the PWHL
Oh
game?
my gosh, going to a PWHL
Jack,
game and just no goals the entire time.
It's more entertaining than this.
Are you there with your girlfriend, Gecko? Lee, come on, man. I know.
Come
no.
on, man.
The thing is, Will, is I do just really like it's a tough,
Come on, man.
It's a tough watch.
It is. We're doing our best here.
Dude, no, I just really like the Florida Panthers.
Yeah,
so,
nobody
so,
loves
like,
the Panthers
yeah,
more than this
like,
guy.
It feels like
I
they're
think you like the Panthers more than most Panthers fans.
I probably do. I probably know more about the Panthers than most Panthers fans.
Seriously, I'm not even. Yeah,
But yeah, so I like seeing them win. So
Yeah,
that's why
fair
it's
enough.
not like bad for me.
they're like your
Will.
second team.
But
like your
I agree.
backup.
I mean, they're just so much better than this team. So it's like not even.
The cup will be fun. Panthers versus Edmonton, Dallas. Canes already got their Cancun
Gecko,
flights
we
booked.
need you in chat, brother.
Their yearly conference final collapse.
This is brutal. Oh my gosh. It's so dramatic. That's so funny.
I'd still rather be watching this than the NBA playoffs.
Yeah.
Hockey's hockey. Matthew DeChuck down low behind the net in Gretzky's office. There you go. Look at this puck control here. See?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
No, that's the thing is like when he gets the like he's doing fine.
Oh yeah,
He's
when he
just-
gets the puck, he's
yeah,
himself.
he's just
Yeah,
like
it's just-
immobile.
yeah, I know. Man, it's like they're on a
Shreds.
power play right
Yeah,
now.
it
Like, what
does.
is this?
It does, dude.
The Canes are skating in sludge right now.
Yeah.
Verhage again.
Oh
What a
my
pass.
gosh! How
Oh.
did that stay out? Gadjevich, that was you would have had 2 of 3.
That would have been a tap in. Did he
I
whiff
know.
on that? Was there a stick? Like I thought that was a
Maybe
goal.
Anderson got an insane piece
Maybe he had a
of
poke
it,
check or
but,
something,
But
like-
also, by the way, none of the fans cheered. I think maybe he just missed or
I
didn't
think
get
he
anything on
did.
it.
Yeah. Oh, that would have been imagine calling a Gadjevich goal. Got one of them right.
Anyone
Tkachuk.
heard of Kashawn Aitchison?
Yeah.
OHL
Yeah.
player.
Oh yeah, that sounds familiar.
Very cold.
Yeah.
Thunder could put
Stephen Ellis told us about him
Oh.
when he came on our show.
Like a guy maybe we could take around 25. Would he be available around there?
He'll be gone before then.
Okay.
Is he in your top 16, Tassos?
Yeah, he's around there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like 12 to
Stick from
12
Stankoven.
to 16, 17 range.
Oh, Stankoven.
Yeah,
like, broke it
Stankoven
up.
got a stick lift there on
That's
Gadjevich.
It's a big
Damn
play.
it, Stankoven. He and Halsey have looked good together. I mean, not tonight, but
He looks like a 28-year-old, but also like a 16-year-old at the same
at the same time. He's
Yeah.
like morphed. He's met in the middle. Malcolm in the middle.
Would the powers that be not allow Canes Oilers Cup final? No, I think I don't think God would allow that.
I mean, I think they'd be okay with the Oilers. I think a Dallas Canes final would make the NHL execs lose their mind.
Yeah, I think it would make CHR lose its mind.
Yeah, I think, no, that would not be good for us. So
Yeah.
I think either as long as is one of Edmonton or Florida's there, we'll be good.
Canes in the final would be bad for business for literally everybody outside of the Canes.
Outside of, exactly.
Oh, this is Mikkola and Marchand fighting, and now they're
This
buds.
Canes team is so boring. Oh my gosh.
When's the Mount Rushmore being posted tonight? Probably within the next hour or so.
Oh, y'all are gonna like this one. This is a fun one.
I forget what it was.
I want. Should we spill the beans or should we wait for the post?
I can't remember. I actually forget.
It was announcers,
know.
broadcasters.
That's right. That's
There's not a clear cut one for this. I think it's gonna be close.
Yeah, a lot of. I think
Yeah.
everyone when he sent that this morning, I was like, "Damn, we know ball."
We really do.
I feel like there were a lot of solid.
All of
picks
them are
in
good.
there.
Even the ChatGPT team is okay. Yeah.
Mhm. Oh, speaking of, is that what just happened?
Oh, did it just get posted? Sorry.
I think it might have.
Oh.
I just got tagged.
Speak
in
of the
something
devil.
from Chicago Hockey Radio.
Speak of the devil, there she is, folks, right there.
That is your answer, Russell.
I forgot to put the fucking
Poll. Oh, never mind. We're deleting it. We have to put the poll.
Yeah, we have to delete it, folks. It'll be back in a second. Take two. Yeah. But yeah, get to the CHR Instagram soon and like that post up, vote, participate. Mount Rushmore. Yeah, we recorded like 10 of them yesterday. That was fun. This is the first one of the new batch. Yeah. You'll see the first recording in tomorrow's show. Yeah.
They officially announced that the show Around the Horn has come to an end. You ever see that show?
I've heard of it. Yeah.
My friend sent it and was just like shitting on the show, and I said that I feel like I've only watched that show when I've been in the hospital. Like, I feel like the only thing hospital TVs in America play is Around the Horn.
Is that right?
It's
like one of those hospital shows.
Yeah, it's just fucking Around the Horn.
Speaking of
sports
hospital,
TV.
Lee, Jonah in chat. Watching the Canes makes me want to strangle myself.
So dramatic. You guys are so dramatic.
How are we just halfway through this game? It's like the Carolina Hurricanes like pause time. Oh my goodness.
That show made no sense. Yeah, no. My buddy sent that and was like, wait, what did he say? He says, thank effing God. This bullshit ass show made no sense. And the scoring was literally made up on the spot. LeBron is really good, minus 50 points. Mike Trout is really good, 1,000,000 points. That's really how it went. It would be like, oh yeah, like as they were talking, they'd be like, that's 32 points. It's like, what did he didn't even give a take. He's just talking about his day. It was terrible.
Did y'all see Heat Daddy's stream, Carolina Hurricanes stream last series where he was just sleeping in his couch or something or his bed?
Will just said halfway through the game and we were at a total of 16 shots on goal between these two
Dude,
teams.
there were Luke Richardson Blackhawks hockey games in October that were more interesting than this.
All right, Mount Rushmore's out, chat.
There we go. Mount Rushmore's out. That saved us.
Go vote.
I'm sure this
Tell a
Mount
friend.
Rushmore will be more heavily contested in this game.
Send it to a friend.
Tell a friend. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Now this looks like a job for me, so everybody can follow me and we could create a little controversy because it feels so empty without me. I've been doing a lot of Eminem karaoke's on this stream lately. I don't know it's like my Eminem phase is coming back. Oh.
Your Eminem phase.
Yeah, the Slim Shady phase is coming back. I got don't bling there.
I feel like Slim Shady wasn't a big bling guy.
I mean, hip hop, rap. I mean, yeah, but you're right. I mean, yeah.
He was so humble, so humble. Just kidding. That's the J. Cole bit.
No role models.
No role models, and I'm here right now.
Mm-hmm.
Very wise, very humble. All right. I'm done hitting up that post.
Ace here.
I'm back.
I like how the graphic just says Ace.
Ace here.
Not Anson Carter, Ace. I like that.
Gotta give
if
it
you
to
haven't liked their
Panger.
Ace post yet, what are you
Team
doing?
2-1
I
because
think
of
that's the
Ace.
best CHR post of all time, and I mean, you all need to like that post. The Anson Carter photo dump.
CHGO best hockey podcast minus $1 million. CHR best hockey podcast plus $1 billion. All right. I mean, if that's the conversation on Around the Horn, maybe they shouldn't have canceled the show. If they're spewing CHR propaganda, bring them back. Bring them back. Panger. Do you like Panger?
Panger, I hardly know her.
Did you like Pierre Maguire?
He was an interesting fellow. I feel like fans are divided on Pierre Maguire. He was a little awkward, I guess to say.
My dad hated him. My
Yeah.
dad always called him a weenie because he thought he was obsessed with the Detroit Red Wings and like Crosby and Pittsburgh.
Bufflin, Dustin Bufflin.
Is that a Pierre thing?
Yeah, it's a bit. Yeah, he was acting like he was James Bond, which is actually real for that. Actually, yeah.
Trevor's box probably does get plus 2,000. Yeah, maybe that's what we should start doing for your guys' comments on the live streams is you get points. And then, so like that kid Luke would be like negative $1 billion because he just tilts me.
Luke gets under your nerves there.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
He like just comes on just to argue things he doesn't believe in. And it's like, get out of here.
He's trolling us, man.
He is a troll.
We do a little trolling.
But I don't
It's
think
called
he's
we do a
doing
little
it
trolling.
intentionally. I
Yeah.
think
Oh, you think he actually?
yeah, I think that's just like some people are just like that. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, good stick there. Was that Bennett who broke that up?
Yeah, he's been Sam Bennett. That's a guy.
Dude, Carolina has 6 shots on goal.
6. But we're over halfway through this game.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I know.
My goodness gracious.
You can't win like that.
Hawks should have waited for this series to be over. Maybe Brendan will be available.
Oh, maybe another shot on net.
Oh, I gotta get that puck out. Good stop from Bob. He's been so locked in. I mean, he doesn't have to do a lot, but like that's easy though for a goalie. It's like these could be tough games when you hardly face any shots and you go through these long lulls. Like you gotta stay sharp.
You got to stay Patrick Sharp.
Ah, man, you're on one today. Wow.
Any Luke takeover minus a quintillion. The game of doom and despair. It's so
There's not
dramatic.
a single person enjoying this hockey game outside of Panthers fans.
Yeah.
So you.
Yeah, true.
I like the Panthers, but like not as much as you.
Erod. Oh, probably should have looked for a pass there, but
Yeah. I'll never complain about taking the shot.
yeah, no.
Yeah.
Me too.
I wish this Hawks team would do that more often. Shot first, pass later. Shoot first, pass later. Yeah.
Feel selfish.
Yeah. Shoot first, ask questions later.
Did Bob make a save there, or did that not get to the net?
Florida.
Florida might just be blocking everything, dude.
To be fair, I do think that is happening a
Like
lot.
a lot of these shots, I feel like are
Oh, yeah,
getting
block
through.
shots. Only 9,
Okay.
actually. 13-9 block shots in favor of Canes.
Jeez, man.
Yeah, that's surprising.
So they only have 20
So they have
shot attempts?
16 shot attempts, but that's not counting ones that missed the net, but probably around 20 was a good guess. Attempts. That's crazy.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
You're right. It doesn't count for missed shots,
No,
but probably not much more than 20.
no. That's rough. Yeah, you're just not going to win that way.
Yeah, maybe this is dreadful hockey.
It's even more impressive too, because like the Canes are known to be a team that generates a ton of chances and like possession and like all that, and the Panthers are able to shut them down. That's what I've been saying. It's like a team that plays like them but better is going to be able to expose them. Right? They did it before. They can do it again. This Panthers team's better than the 2023 team. So, yeah, nice.
Also, maybe just any team has better personnel than them is able to beat them.
Yeah,
it's like that's kind of how it feels every year. It's like
it does feel like they've had a bit of some Mickey Mouse matchups here.
Because like go through the lineup. I mean,
Yeah,
Florida's
that's actually a good point that I just made. Because like the Panthers have had to play the Bolts and the Leafs, and the Canes have had to play the Devils and the Capitals. So, yeah, I think the Panthers have been a bit more tested than this Canes team. So, yeah.
Trevor's box mentioned.
Trevor's box.
Where is Trevor?
I haven't seen a lot of Trevor today. A rare,
He's
quiet
not
day for
allowed to
Trevor.
not be on stream with us. He's not allowed to. He has
Where
to
is
be
he?
here.
What's he doing? I'm worried about him.
Yeah, me too.
Is he okay?
Should I DM him? Where
Yeah,
are you?
we ask. Let's ask about him. Yeah.
No excuses for Trevor. He has to be here. If he wants that mod, he's got to be here every
gotta be
single
committed.
stream.
There's no days off here. No days off. No streams off. Trevor probably picking up ice cream. Yeah, that's what he's doing. Some chocolate.
Trevor cannot take the night off. I agree. He was here earlier, I know, but he can't leave. He's not allowed to.
No.
Another follower. He's sprinkling nuts on his ice cream. Probably true.
Sprinkling these nuts.
Way too many of them too, Sid. Way too many nuts. My girlfriend followed a couple weeks ago.
Oh, here he is again. This guy. This is my new favorite bit. This like gecko girlfriend thing. Have you seen that clip of McDavid answering a question about the defense, being like, "I'm tired of answering that question."
Geckos,
like, that's like me every time my family asks about where's my girlfriend's at. Like, I'm sick and tired of answering this question, man.
I'm sick and tired of answering this question. Gecko's girlfriend is at this game right now with Ronnie's sister.
She's the only one, allegedly. Yeah.
Gecko's girlfriend, Ronnie's sister. As a side for the what? Oh, as a side for the nuts. She's the only one.
Here's a look for the Canes.
Oh, good
Nice
blocker.
stop from Bob. That's the best look they've had in forever.
And it really wasn't that good of a look.
I know. That's saying a lot for them, though. For them, that was a good look.
Oof.
Oh, offsides.
What was that?
It's crazy. It's not like even the Panthers have a lot either. They have 12 shots and the period's almost over. They only have 4 more. But they're much higher quality chances.
Jeez, yeah. I mean, that wasn't really that good. Like, that was the most routine save for Bob in the world.
I mean, compared to
I
the other
would've-
chances they've had, that's probably the best look they've had outside the one that was called
I
off.
do have money on Svechnikov anytime goal scorer, so I am bummed
Mr.
that did not go
Svechnikov.
in.
He has 8 goals in these playoffs. I mean, that's a pretty fair
I
bet.
would really appreciate him coming through clutch for me because I know the Canes are not coming back and winning this game.
Dude,
so.
my 3-1 prediction still has life here.
Yeah, it definitely
This game's
does.
kind of quieted down. I
It
mean,
has.
I need one from the Canes. Somebody score. Save it for the third. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or do it now. Yeah, I don't know. I so desperately want to get a score prediction right. Just one time. I was so close yesterday. I said 5 3-stars, and they just had to get the empty netter. 3-1 Cats. I need a goal from the Canes.
Well, that was also that was a miracle third period to get you even close.
I knew it was going to happen all along, man. I knew the Stars were going to come back. I could see it in the vision, man. That's exactly how I thought it was going to play out there.
I literally remember asking you on stream at like right when the second period ended, do you think they have good save?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I said the game was over.
Yeah,
when the
I
Oilers
said,
were
do they have
3-1?
any chance of coming back? And you were like, no. So
yeah, you did say that. Or I did say that. All right, here we go. Sam Bennett.
Oh, how did that hit the pipe? Dude, this line is on one
I have
tonight,
bad short-term memory, man. I forget what I say.
Oh, no.
Here we go.
Canes
Canes the other way.
blows a tire.
Oh,
what a play from Forsling. What a diving
Why
play
would you
from
pass
Forsling.
there?
Ekblad looking like
Shoot
Ekblad
the
looking like
puck.
me skating out there. What the hell was
See,
that?
your skating is better than that, actually.
Did you-
What a hit there.
I
Did you
hope
see
they
that hit?
I hope they replay that. That was hilarious.
I want to see that again. Other than the backhand was on point. Why would you
I'm
not?
gonna buy a box of de Trevor after the playoffs.
You have
and
7 shots
end
in
my
this game. You have a
YouTube
chance
TV.
to take a shot.
Thanks
take the
for
shot.
reminding me. I need to end my YouTube TV. Or actually,
Did you
I
get a
don't know.
box too?
Maybe I'll keep it going for the last month of the playoffs, but
Huh.
because that is what we've been using here. But I do need to end it soon because I think they start charging more in a month or two.
Yeah, YouTube TV, man. It's gotten so expensive. We used to use it. Now it's like we went away from it because it was too expensive.
Yeah.
And no NHL network there or anything. Yeah.
What is NHL Network on?
A few streams. I know it's on Fubo. I think Sling. A few others. But yeah, I missed when I was in grade school. I always used to watch like NHL Tonight, like breakfast before school. That was always fun.
Oh yeah, I used to
Yeah.
watch NHL Network all
High
the
school
time.
too. Yeah. With a Week C, Catherine Tappert and
cable.
crew. Yeah, those are the days.
Yeah.
And NHL on the Fly was a good one too. That was like the afternoon version.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would just leave it on, just
Yeah.
watch it like over and over the same episode.
Oh, Trevor's back. There he is.
There you are, Trevor.
Finally.
Wait, was he?
Yeah, he's in there. Yeah.
There you are, Trevor. Trevor, I was just saying that it's
Oh, man.
Trevor, I was saying that it's unacceptable for you to not be here.
Yeah, it's like the least active
You're not
Trevor
allowed-
screen I've ever seen.
You're not allowed to not be on stream, Trevor. It's illegal. Trevor, we had a great chat about you.
Yeah, we're talking about your ice cream in your box.
And is never mind.
You didn't want to finish that one?
No. I'm in the process of dumping my girlfriend and doxing her. What is?
Okay.
Oh, a stick just exploded. Burns is. Don't do that, Trevor. Jeez.
Yeah, you have to tell us that, man. That's TMI
Yeah.
there. All right, here comes the Chuck the other
Reed
way.
said that's not good. No, that is
wrap around
not a
for
good
the-
thing, Trevor.
Doxing her. What is going on? For Swaggy. Yeah.
Bro brought up his girlfriend for the first time ever last week, and now
Now
he
he's
is
doxing
now
her.
he is dumping her and doxing her. So
Man, boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
I want to make an inappropriate joke. Oh,
Oh!
wrap around and
What a
Florida scores
play!
again.
You
This
see that
line,
pass over
this
Hagee to
line-
Bennett?
this-
He's cooking,
this
man.
Line,
Oh.
this line tonight, Justin, has been so dominant.
What a
oh my
play.
God. Look at that lady's face. Oh my gosh.
Most
Dude, this
exciting
line
Canes
is
game.
murdering them.
Sam Bennett, future Blackhawk. Open up the checkbook, KD. Give him the $8 million. I don't care. Do it.
This line is
Do it.
on one.
We need a Sam Bennett. We need some grit in there, some sandpaper. Look at that. That's a guy who shows up in the offs.
Jeez.
Verhaeghe's having
Swaggy.
he's at his third point.
Yeah,
He's
dude.
been
I mean,
so
dude,
good.
this line is like every single good chance they've had has just been these three.
Carter Verhaeghe literally becomes like playoff showtime like this time of year. It's unreal, this guy.
Tough day for Trevor's girlfriend.
Yeah, pretty good day, probably. Yeah.
Why are you dumping her?
Yeah, what happened there? What's the backstory?
Trevor's box.
Could not handle Trevor's box. Here come the Canes. Oh, never mind. Every time I think they're about to generate something,
Yeah,
nope.
how empty do you think the arena is going to be in the third period?
Everybody's going to leave because it's Carolina. They'll go watch NASCAR or something. I don't know.
I was wondering what it would take to get some booze going. Oh, are they booing?
I mean, this is a Neville, man. It
There's
always
going to
happens.
be a bunch of losers on Twitter saying, I don't care what's going on. You never boo your team. Shut up.
I can't stand when people do that. It's like you have to love everything your team does. Like your team could do no
Look
wrong.
at what your dad just said.
Start the Bucks. They're home. This isn't even an away game.
Oh, but for Florida, they're ready to leave.
Yeah. I mean, can we just mercy rule this? Can we just end this series now? Like, do we have to go back to Sunrise? We know it's going
Look
to
at
happen.
their face,
like,
dude.
like, no, like that. No, did I say gentleman's sweep? No, like this is going to be a sweep.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like the Canes are not winning a game in this series.
They're
done.
no. We have been given no evidence.
They're
to
done.
Think
Like,
this
they haven't
is not
shown-
going to be a sweep.
They haven't shown even a sliver of hope, man. Like, back to Sunrise, no, they're done.
Look at these fans. It's like they're doing. It's like they're doing bits from like The Office. They're like staring.
They
at
look at the camera, like they give them the gym look. Yeah. How does this always happen? This is the 4th year. It's going to be 16 straight losses in the conference finals. How does they keep doing this?
Story of this game. Here comes the Canes, and never mind. Dude,
Seriously.
dude, if they get swept again, that would be insane.
I'm all here for it. Here's Jacob Trouba again. How are they still showing this commercial, man? He's golfing right now, but yeah, no, this is. I'm all here for this, man. I love watching the Canes
is a
inevitable
wholesome
conference
commercial.
finals downfall.
Jacob Trouba is built like a
Truck.
tree.
Yeah, the Trouba train.
Lee, she's 5 months pregnant.
Justin, half the roster is Showtime. It's crazy. Yeah, it's the 2015
Trevor,
Hawks,
this is
man.
like
Yeah.
a weird joke that I think you shouldn't continue.
What is going on? Okay, okay. Now it's getting a little weird. Okay.
Justin, half the roster is Showtime. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's like the Dynasty Hawks.
Yeah,
man. Like, it reminds
yeah.
me. I think you said it
Yeah.
before. That's why you
That's
like
why
them
I
so
love
much.
them.
Like, it's like watching the old Hawks teams.
It really is.
It's that same type of roster construction, that same play style. A bomb of a coach. Great staff. Like, everything's rolling. Like, there's not a single weakness with Florida. There's not one. Yeah.
Do you really have a pregnant girlfriend that you are doxing, Trevor? Like, is that serious or are you like joking right now?
Trevor got a girl pregnant. Hey, there's Dale Jr. Yeah. I'm sure
At
all
this
the kids.
point, blow it up if they get swept and bring like the same team. They bring the same team every playoff and find a way to screw it up. They don't really even find a way to screw it up. It's just like this team and this play style
This
is
time of
not
year
good
fizzles
enough.
out, man. It's not going to win you
good
4
enough
rounds
to get you all the
Yeah.
way there.
It'll beat the easy teams, when you pile up regular season points, right? That you should. But when you play a team like the Panthers, you just don't stack up. Happens every time.
I think he said it wasn't his.
Oh,
wait, but I
that's,
thought he said he's been dating her for a year.
Oh no, it's not his. Oh yeah, not surprised.
He's got, his girlfriend's 5 months pregnant, and it's not his. But
What is going on,
But
man?
he's been dating her for a year.
What? Wait! That doesn't add up, man.
I know.
There's some funny business going on there. Okay.
You've been. Jeez, I just spat so much. Whoa, wait. So, Trevor, are all these things true? You've been dating this girl for a year.
I think he's fucking with us.
It's due in August 11th. If this is a bit, it's really strange. And if it's not a bit,
this is uncharted territory
it's really
here.
strange.
I don't even know what to say right now.
Yes, everything is true. Who got her
F to
pregnant
doubt.
then, brother?
Press X to doubt.
It's true. I'm the baby. Oh my gosh.
Source, trust me, bro.
It's actually Gecko's girlfriend. It's true. Lowe's the girlfriend. Redacted. Gecko is the baby daddy. My girlfriend turned out to be my okay.
See how the Mount Rushmore
Trevor,
is going.
this is a strange bit.
Who's winning? Let's see. Oh yeah, I won't say. I'll just say which team is winning. Team 3 is winning. All
right, Trevor.
How the hell
Stop, Trevor.
How does the Ace team only have 10?
Tassos just left, so he can't delete your comment either.
Yeah.
Welcome to CHR, everyone.
I think Team 2 should probably have more votes
Trevor
than they do.
crash out live
Yeah.
stream. Doing Trevor got cheated on talk right now.
It's crazy.
He might have set the whole thing up low, if we're being honest.
It's a setup. It's a setup. It's a setup.
I have his whole address. Trevor, you're like scaring me right now.
As opposed to half an address.
I like don't know how serious you're being. He didn't know that his daughter was 5 months pregnant. with someone else's baby. Ryan, so basically Trevor has a girlfriend that he's been dating for a year that is 5 months pregnant with another man's child. Trevor, were you okay with her being with someone else? My father's mother's son's grandson's cousin is my girlfriend's friend. My girlfriend's mother's father's brother's cousin.
That's like the Spaceballs bit. The real ones know that reference.
What is the prospect pool like for Trevor's girlfriend's baby daddy? No, my girlfriend is in LBC.
Oh,
Bro, why is Holt never in these chats when Lee is uncomfy and I'm incredibly high? Yeah, do you feel my uncomfort right now?
yeah. I have like this weird like secondhand embarrassment going right now. Like,
Yeah, I don't know how to react.
like a deer in
appropriately.
headlights. I don't know how to respond to this.
Where is LBC?
I don't know where to go with this.
Once I knew this guy who 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 knew this guy, Ryan guy. Jeez, Trevor. Keep it tight. None of that, Trevor. LBC is in California.
I was missing Trevor from his chat, and now I kind of wish I didn't summon him back.
Yeah, now
I
I
just
wish
took all the wind out of my
I
sails,
would
man.
rather him not be here than do this.
This is awkward, man.
Long Beach City, home of Snoop Dogg and Vince Staples.
Hell yeah.
Gecko's
Snoop-a-loop.
girlfriend is actually staying with Vince Staples in Long Beach City.
Snoop Dogg. Big hockey guy, that's Snoop.
I feel like I just walked in the living room with the family, spilling all the family lore. I don't know if I get that feeling. I kind of just feel like somebody's in my YouTube chat saying extremely strange things, and it's uncomfortable.
It's an imposter among us, man. It's sus. Trevor's sus. Where's Ace? Why isn't Ace here?
Adult table at Thanksgiving. I still sit at the kids' table.
That doesn't surprise me.
I'm just kidding. I don't. I'm a man.
I'm a man. A hungry man. Have you had hungry mans before? You heat them up. It's like
Yes,
those are
yes.
good.
Yeah, they
I'm gonna
actually
smash
are.
one of
As
those
far
when I
as
get home.
as far
man.
as like frozen, as far as freezer
Yeah.
food goes, they're pretty solid.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like
I
slop.
can't really cook, so like it's great for me.
Really.
Yeah, I
Oh,
mean I can
damn.
sort of cook, like not well, but I can like warm stuff up and like yeah.
I can sort of cook. I can put frozen
I
food
can
in
make
the microwave.
cereal. I'm formerly a college kid, so I'm kind of in the process of learning right now.
What do you mean you have the websites up? Why do you have websites up? What are you, Trevor? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know if you're being serious, but it's concerning me, and I want you to stop. Ace is the baby father.
Ace here.
You should definitely send Lee everything you got, Trevor. Gecko, what the fuck?
I could just imagine Lee at the kids' table talking about Hawks prospects and betting.
Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light.
Put on the red light, Roxanne. That's a Community reference. Yeah, classic. I can't believe you haven't seen Community. Yeah, it's a show up your alley. You like Community.
I think that's just like one of the most famous songs of all time.
It is, but like I always think of Community when I hear Roxanne.
I can just imagine Lee at the kids' table talking about Hawks prospects and betting. I mean, I do talk a lot of Hawks at Thanksgiving with my dad and my uncles who have been in chat tonight. So yes, the Blackhawks are often brought up at Thanksgiving gatherings.
My whole personality to like my friends and stuff is being a Blackhawks fan. Like that's like all I'm known for. It's just like talking hockey and stuff.
That's
like,
how it used to be.
Yeah.
And my friends in high school used to always say, because I used to, I didn't hit my growth spurt till like later in high school.
Really?
And so I was a little guy with a really high voice, and so my friends would always say, "My name's Lee Grossman, and I like the Blackhawks." And so
you're like Trevor?
that was my entire personality, I guess,
Yeah.
like my freshman, sophomore year of high school.
I grew pretty quick. Yeah.
I
No,
don't
no,
think
here's
Lee wants any of it, which is why I'm not sending. What are you even talking about sending? Like, you're talking about websites. Are you still talking about your girlfriend who's been knocked up by another man? Or are you talking about something completely different? Like, what websites?
Have you seen Knocked Up with Seth Rogen? That's a good movie. Yeah.
Trevor, you can, if you need to like vent and... Dude, I don't know if he's being serious. Like, if
I think he's joking with us.
but
There's
it's like
no
weird.
way
It's
this
like,
is
anybody laughing? Is anybody like,
not
oh my
funny.
gosh, this
Like,
bit
yeah,
is
what's the-
hilarious, dude.
just weird.
This is a funny bit, bro. Chad is just dying laughing at this bit. Trevor, if she has a public baby shower, are you sure you're not the other guy?
Have you seen The Other Guys movie? Comedy, Will Ferrell, Mark Wahlberg. It's a good movie.
Lo, you're invested in this? Lo, I don't think he's being serious. He's like 21. I think he is capping, as the kids say these days.
Trevor, is this girlfriend of yours subscribed? Well, I guess she's not girlfriend anymore, but
Lee, what? Yes, sure, Trevor. Yes, DM me your proof. I'm scared.
Proof?
This is gonna get me put on like the no-fly list. Whatever he's gonna send to my DMs right now, I'm extremely concerned. But you know, what is Reed Jansen sending me right now?
Go, my girlfriend is subscribed, actually. Wasn't talking to you, buddy. I know your girlfriend is subscribed. Chat, if you have a girlfriend, she better be subscribed. Or boyfriend. You know, no judgment, you know. Significant others should be subscribed to CHR. Or else it's not true love. It's not. All love is formed through
Yeah, do you really want someone that doesn't love CHR?
CHR is love. CHR is life.
It's like
Y'all got girlfriends.
I know. I'm looking at
Yeah,
these
real.
right now,
Yeah.
Reed.
I should get a girlfriend just to get one more subscriber to CHR. Yeah. Yeah.
Massive Mohammed. Uh-oh. Here comes Trevor's.
Oh no. Can I see this? I don't know if I want to see this.
Trevor, send me pictures of you and her. No, actually, I don't. That feels wrong to ask. I
Yeah,
don't know.
no,
if
don't ask for that, man.
Are
That's
you?
no,
you're
no.
of age. You're 21, right? And she is like. What? I like. This is weird, bro.
I think this conversation needs to end immediately.
I'm extremely
I think we need to
uncomfortable.
change
And also,
subject
whatever
matters
he
here.
sent me is not coming up. Like,
This guy's he's messing with us. He's gotta be.
none of these links are pulling up. Do you see this? Like, this is what's happening. Maybe my phone's just tweaking.
Yeah, he's an FBI guy, man.
I'll get to the bottom of this. You keep talking to chat.
Yeah. Hello, Chato. El Chato. El Chato, what are our thoughts on the Dallas Edmonton series? Where do we see that going? Who's going to take the dub tomorrow? A game that we will be live streaming once again. Who's taking game 2? I think Edmonton's going to bounce back, me personally. Just seeing the look on McDavid and Draisaitl's face after that game, you know there's a response coming. Yeah. Looking forward to that one. I'm already looking forward to watching a game of that series, man. I need to
Trevor,
clean out my eyes after watching this game.
Trevor, is this actually your girlfriend?
Or take the next one. Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Trevor, can you send me evidence of this being your girlfriend?
Absolute Cinema series, more like Absolute Ass. Unless you're talking about Dallas Edmonton, that's Absolute Cinema. This is, not playoff hockey. all 3 of my wives sucked. Based.
Also, Trevor, this person has no posts on any social media.
But only
so-
3/4 of my husband's. Well, I gotta work on that fourth. Feels weird to talk about hockey, but I take the Oilers. Yeah, I wanted to bring this conversation back to hockey and not whatever this is. This is the longest intermission ever. How much time is left in this intermission? Holy, my goodness.
Everything of us has been deleted. You don't have pictures.
Yeah, Brett, let's get prospect talk back. Yeah, now I see the point. Okay, prospect talk. Yeah, let's get back to that.
Trevor, I don't know if I'm buying that this was ever your girlfriend.
Nah, he's lying. He's lying. I knew it was sus. Trevor getting a girlfriend before me.
Even
Yeah,
if
no.
your girlfriend
Yeah, no.
deletes pictures or doesn't keep pictures online of you, you would still have pictures of your girlfriend.
I'm missing prospect talk, man. Let's talk about Nick Lardis. Roman Cancerov.
CHR Maori Show edition. Yeah, no. So she got
CHR Love Island edition.
well, Trevor, I'm very sorry that happened to you, dude.
Yeah, feels bad, man.
Maybe I actually think he might not. I don't know if he's lying or not. I don't care what her address is, Trevor. I don't want her address.
For all the people hyping up
Dude,
Brendel.
delete that. He just sent me her address, dude.
Okay, this is getting weird. For all the people hyping up Frendell, I think I'd rather grab his teammate Eklund from the tape I've seen. It'd be nice if the Sharks took Eklund too to get the Eklund brothers together, Victor and William. But there's no chance that would happen. But man could dream. I like Eklund, but I would take him at 3. Yeah.
Trevor, that TikTok profile is her and that guy kissing, holding the baby photo.
Can we talk about John Mustard? Yeah, the best name in the Blackhawks prospect pool.
Trevor, oh my gosh. I'm actually gonna block him on Instagram right now.
This may be schizo posting. First rule of Fight Club: we don't talk about Fight
Trevor,
Club.
you need to get off the internet right now for a bit. Frank Nazar talk.
I miss Frank Nazar talk. I wonder if Frank Nazar is up to right now. Probably chilling in a hotel with his homies in Denmark. They're facing Sweden, I believe, in the semifinals. Let's go all the way. Let's break that shroud in the World Championships for the U.S. And nice win against Finland today, 5-2. A rare game where Nazar actually didn't produce, so hopefully he can change that next game. Still 11 points in 8 games, still up there in the tournament, and double the amount of points that Macklin Celebusti put up. So, yeah, Frank the Tank clears Celebrini. Yeah.
John Mustard and Frank Relish.
We need a catch-up. Is there a catch-up prospect somewhere? We need to draft him.
Can't believe we took Mustard, but not Portillo.
Eric Portillo, yeah.
How about Marcel?
Marcel.
Not
Rockford
as
Ice Hogs legend.
Ivan clears, but
That's a debatable. I like
That's just
Marcel.
me.
Marcel. Future 13th forward. And we are finally back underway. Thank the Lord. My goodness. That was a long 17 minutes. Do you think the Canes got a comeback in them? No, they don't.
yeah, dude, for sure. With 23 people in the arena.
Oh, I just realized my score prediction's gone because of that 4 Panthers goal. Yeah. It took me a long time to process that.
Just real-
It took me a really long time
Just getting to you now.
Like, oh yeah, wait, 3 is not 4. Huh.
I mean, I haven't seen anything like this wasn't even the case in that Leafs game where it was like,
The Leafs showed more life than this.
well, no, just all the fans not being there.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's Toronto versus Canes, to be fair.
Also, maybe some of them will start piling back
Yeah, no.
from the concourse after they're done getting their drinks. And,
Beat the traffic. Or yeah, just get some drinks to maybe
they got
not
Kachukov
process
in?
this game.
They pulled Anderson.
I mean, 4 goals and 16 shots. Yeah, fair enough. 750 save percentage. That's not going to get her done. Although your team also has 8 shots, so there's that. Didn't really get a lot of help. What happened there?
Nothing.
If you're the Canes, at least, Win the period. I don't know. Show some life. Like, you're not going to score 4 unanswered, but, you know, give a little bit of hope that you can make this a series. Don't get embarrassed. Might be too late for that.
Yeah.
Wonder if this game goes any differently if that goal wasn't offsides and that 3-1 stood. But it's always if, as Max Verstappen would say.
It's always if.
That's right.
Does he like you quote that so often? Does he say that like every day?
It's the real ones. It's like a bit of an inside joke there. It's like there's a template that I like share with like some of my buddies all the time and chats.
Has he said that before?
Yeah, he said it. Yeah, it's a real quote. You can look it up, the clip. Yeah. The F1 guys get it. If you watch F1, if you're a Verstappen guy, you get it. Yeah. I might just be talking to myself. I don't know. I forget a lot of things I say. Like, it might be one of those things I say a lot, but I don't realize I do, you know? Yeah.
Yeah.
When you do this after a while, it's like, yeah, sometimes I might not be saying the most fresh things. I repeat myself a lot, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, it's unavoidable.
Yeah. I need some more one-liners, like more jokes, like different content. I need to actually write a list of like, okay, now I'm gonna say this here, and
Yeah, Gecko, still a lot of hockey left. This game's not over. All they need is 1. Well, actually, all they need is 4, but they need 1 first.
Yeah, I mean, I think at this rate, they'd be lucky to get 1. This is, probably gonna get shut out. I mean, they haven't really shown all those 8 shots. If any of them been grade A's, I guess it's been a single high quality look for the Canes in this game.
I'm watching the PWHL finals over the Carolina and Cats. I mean,
they can't even connect on passes, dude. You see that?
It's bad.
They're so out of sync. They got nothing going. This is embarrassing, dude.
Damn.
Series of all time.
I wish I wasn't missing this Paul Maurice interview. Look at his hair.
He's always fun to listen
Just
to.
flying in the wind.
Combined score of 9-2 in this series.
Are they doing
Yikes.
this interview right in front of a fan?
Yeah, watch his hair blowing around.
And hers isn't.
Why are they showing this now, too? It's like not even like live.
Yeah.
This in their intermission or something.
Yeah.
Like they forgot.
2 minutes into the period.
Yeah.
What are they talking about?
I have no idea. No audio. Chat can let us know.
Maybe this is live. He just left the
He
bench.
just
He's
left. He's not even on the bench. He's like, yeah, this game's over.
He's getting ready.
He's on his way to he's not even going to
ready
stay for the
game 3.
post game. This system's going to take care of that. You guys got to cover from here.
After this game, Carolina should sell the team and move back to Hartford.
Yeah, bring back the Hartford Whalers, man. I miss that franchise. I remember watching them back in the day. I missed the logo. Yeah, I guess they brought it back occasionally. It's like a third jersey.
Watched that team a bunch as a kid.
Yeah, back in the 90s. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tremendous aura. Who had more aura, chat? The Minnesota North Stars or the Hartford Whalers? Or the Quebec Nordiques? I'm going to throw them in there too. I need answers in the chat. Nordiques, Whalers, North Stars. My pick is the Whalers.
I'm going Nordiques.
That's a fair one. Bring back the Nordiques. Bring back Quebec. Actually, don't. We don't need another French-Canadian team. No more Frenchies.
Carolina in 6. Shut up. Carolina in 6. Imagine they just rattle off 4 straight.
Yeah, no, this is not. They're not the Florida Panthers.
What was that? He's just staying down.
I love when I ask a question to chat and nobody answers me. Feels bad, man. Nobody listens to me. Oh. Talking to myself. Thank you, Sid. Penguin 2. Now we're getting some answers. Thank you. We got Whalers and Whalers. We got 2 Whalers.
Off jerseys.
Yeah. Those jerseys were tough.
Oh, Carolina Peeper. Maybe this is what
we
they
got
need
North
to get
Stars.
back into this one.
Okay, we got 2 Whalers, 1 North Stars.
North Stars. I don't know, man. I was like 3. Yeah.
North Stars clear the wild.
What was your question? I was looking at where my Grubhub order was. What'd you get, Gecko?
Oh, my question was.
I'm gonna dox my Grubhub driver. Shut up. Oh my gosh.
Trevor just doxes everybody, man. He takes everything personally. Don't upset Trevor. He will dox you. What was that? You see the Canes just falling over? And here comes Florida. This is a power play, too. This team is pathetic. How have they even made it this far?
Because they played
The Devils and the
half
Capitals.
of the Devils
Yeah,
and then the
yeah.
Washington Capitals.
Yeah, fair enough. We always said it. We said it previewing the playoffs. The Canes had the easiest path.
This
the
division
easiest
was
path.
a straight up joke. The Metro is
The Metro
not.
is a disgrace. A disgrace. A disgraciad. I can see why Mikko Rantanen left this place.
Popeyes.
Mikko Rantanen, like, he couldn't stand a month of Hurricanes hockey. It bored the hell out of him. He's like, I gotta get out of here.
Writing talk.
My goodness, they can't get. Have they even had a shot this? I swear, they've had 8 shots this whole period. They have
I
a
like
power
the
play.
Wilds
Do
logo a
something.
lot.
Do something. This is so sad. The Blackhawks, actually, I think the Blackhawks would be putting a better fight than this.
Yeah, this has been
Honestly, Frick Nazar would not let this happen.
pathetic. I would love a Svechnikov goal. Get
Just-
up. Get on your feet. I need you to score. A super unimportant goal.
Yeah, where's the Chris Paul of a huge 3?
Yeah.
Give him something. Anything. Jarvis just slipped on a banana peel. He's playing Mario Kart out there.
Yes, we can see your comments.
Whoa.
If
Skate
only
much,
the
buddy?
Whalers didn't.
I've seen
play
Lee
them
Grosman
all.
skate better than that.
Hey,
Hey, that was a compliment.
thank you.
I don't see you have fallen over like that out there in the Learn to Play Hockey series that will be released over the summer. We actually recorded some content for that today, by the way. Nice little skit there.
Are you watching the PWHL game? Can we just turn it on the big TV?
Can we watch? Can we just do a PWHL reaction? We did do a PWHL reaction before on this channel. Yeah, I think that'd be more entertaining than this game. Another failed peeper for the Canes. One shot on goal. You only get one shot.
This is
as
like
Eminem
the
said.
most pathetic game I've seen
So sad.
all playoffs, I think.
Seriously.
And I watched the Maple Leafs in games 5 and 7.
At least they, I don't know, like got a goal.
This is worse than that.
Seriously, at least they had chances. Like, the scoreboard might be better, but this game isn't. And they had at least moments in those games where they looked okay for
Carolina
like a little
has
bit.
9 shots on goal.
There's not been a single moment in this game where the Canes have looked good.
Brutal.
18-9 shots. Yikes.
Brutal, man. What do you guys think? I know we're slandering, but does anybody think like
No. No. That's over.
we're doing Popeyes talk in chat?
Oh, Popeyes is elite.
I do love Popeyes.
Oh, that sounds good, actually. There's a Popeyes in the drive back. We'll see.
I am quite hungry.
Minnesota.
What's the series at?
1-1 now.
This is the championship, right? Yeah.
Seattle is the new addition to the PWHL, and I'm not totally with their color and choice and logo.
Oh, here comes Florida. 2-on-1.
Oh my
Here
gosh.
comes the Chuck, moving
Matthew
like a
Tkachuk,
truck.
This line again. Oh.
Florida
Yeah,
looking to
he was
extend the lead.
crawling. Oh, Kachuk just got hit up
Uh-oh.
high with a stick there.
Uh-oh. Hope he's
And they're
good.
not calling it. Wingstop order. I like
Wingstop sounds good.
I like to do the boneless wing deal.
Oh,
The
yeah.
like 20 wing combo.
That's a good deal. It's almost too much food at times, man. That and the large fry, that'll fill me up,
Yeah,
man.
it's a
But
lot
it's
of
good.
food.
It's good value price wise. I like just 10 spicy wings with fries. That's enough for me. Sometimes it's not enough though. Yeah, it's
yeah,
almost,
that's what I'm saying. I like
Like
to,
the boneless is too much, but like I'm not a big boneless wing guy. Like I prefer the bone in.
Yeah, normally
Yeah.
That'll be my other order. Is I'll just get 15 original hot bone in. But then if I'm doing boneless, I like the spicy Korean. I like the mango habanero, and I like the original hot.
Buffalo Wild Wings is overrated. I don't know if I've said that before in this show, but
It's
it's
just
so
much
overrated.
more expensive.
It's more expensive. The wings aren't as good. The service sucks. It's slow.
I think the wings are better, but it's more expensive.
Debatable. Yeah. The atmosphere at Buffalo Wild Wings is cool. Like going there, like watching sports, yada yada. But like, yeah, overrated in my opinion.
Overrated.
Just like this Carolina Hurricanes team. They just can't win a Stanley Cup with this system. Like it might be effective for the regular season and for a couple rounds, but they haven't even made it to the final with Brendan Moore. It's always the second or third round. They haven't been able to get over the hump.
Yeah.
And I don't think they will, honestly. I really don't. The
Yeah, I
Stars,
don't
it
know.
feels inevitable. They will get over the hump eventually. Not this team. I think, Rantanen and Cleary was not a big fan of the system. He was like, I gotta get out of here, man. He knew.
Imagine
He
just
knew.
being shipped off over there, like without that being your choice and
Like,
being
what, you
forced
sent
to
me
play
where?
that way. would
Hell
suck.
no. Hell, he was putting up 6 points in 13 games there. They
Yeah.
made him look not special.
Yeah.
That's how boring they are. No, you gotta play like this. No creativity allowed. Dump and chase.
How important was Rob when he won playing in 06?
Oh, he was a poor in 06, but when he was playing.
All right, let's see what's going on with Carolina, I guess.
Nobody cares.
They're not showing any sort of life.
No. Nothing. Guys, do we need to make sure the ice is perfect here? Like we all got like let's keep like can we just roll the clock?
Yeah, we got places to be.
Yeah. The sooner this game ends, I think the better for everybody.
Yeah, I think a rolling clock. I think everybody in the arena would agree to a
Yeah.
rolling clock.
These paying fans gotta go to work tomorrow, guys. Like, yeah. Kids gotta go to school.
Got to start betting on Bobrovsky complaining about the ice near his crease. Yeah, they are.
He does do that a
doing
lot.
affairs around him.
That's his secret. That's a veteran move. Get those timeouts and rests and stuff.
When you're up 4-0.
You know who does it all the time? Fleury did that all the time. I guess his career's officially over now with that World Championship elimination. That's kind of sad, actually. But nah, it's Canada. Yeah, I'm all here for it. Yeah.
You're not going to shed a tear over
Nah.
Canada's
Yeah. Nah.
shocking
Not going to
defeat.
lose sleep over that. Yeah.
The U.S. might actually win it this year.
I mean, with Canada eliminated, better. They got to go through Sweden first. But it's like if they beat Sweden, it's like, okay, you got to play Denmark or Switzerland, which to be fair, Switzerland beat them and Denmark did beat Canada. So I guess it's not a given, but yeah.
Oh, Carolina.
Sweden's not going to be an
almost
easy
scored.
one. Yeah, that'll be tough, but they could do it.
Best look of the game there for Carolina.
Yeah. That'd be cool if the U.S. won the World Juniors and the World Championships in the same year. But Canada won the Four Nations.
Florida's sweeping this series, or it's going 5. Yeah. Apparently, I've never been on live television before.
Apparently. Oh, that was a good reference. The apparently kid. I got that one.
I don't watch the news.
What would you like to know, Weather Boy?
This one crease I played in was the Solar Bears practice rink, and the crease was so torn up from the repetitive drills the goalies do.
Bedard knew Canada would be embarrassed by Denmark. That's why I didn't go. Absolute visionary.
Trevor, I have not seen you comment in a little bit.
Bedsy simply would not have allowed it. Celebrini doesn't show up in the big moments, the big games. Bedard would have never let that happen. When Bedard was on Team Canada, they made it to the gold medal game. And yes, they lost to Czechia. We don't need to talk about that in the shootout, but they made it to the gold medal game. And he didn't need Celebrini and he didn't need Crosby to carry him there.
Canada
he did it by
really-
himself.
What? The Canada game? Yeah.
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 If Bedard played, Canada wins.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it wasn't
no.
a shootout.
No, I was talking about anyway. Yeah.
No. Okay. He's shadow banned. I don't think he's shadow banned.
Yeah, seriously, Celebrini's approaching overrated territory. Bedard has somehow become underrated. Oh, he has. Seriously. That's not me glazing. Like, he's actually become underrated. Like, he's the most overhated player in the league right now. At least up there.
Maybe that's just like all your social media feeds.
Well, yeah. I mean, when it's everybody saying it, then yeah. It's like he hasn't cured cancer in his first 2 seasons and ended racism, so he's like a bust. I don't know.
Overrated-iny. Is that what you're
That's a
calling
good one.
it?
I like that. I like that.
Overrated-iny. Yeah, it really rolls off the tongue, that one.
Yeah. Justin lives in a box of Bedard hate. I go to war for my boy. I die for my boy.
He didn't want to play against his good buddy Frank the Tank. Yeah, that's what.
That's it. That's it. Yeah.
Oh, now we're seeing some
China Breeny.
frustration.
Sella bummy. Sella weenie.
Oh, I love this.
Do the Kings still do that stupid lobster dance? Maybe that's the reason they fall. They do like that storm surge thing at the end of every game. Bunch of jerks. As Don
Sella
Cherry would
bummy.
say.
China Breeny.
Get ready to learn Chinese, buddy. Oh, got a little bit of a scrum here. Some chippiness.
Aho and Listerainen, international teammates.
Marchand just cross-checking ghosts for no reason.
For no reason. I think the reason was from game 1.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Again, I forget everything.
What are we doing with the broadcast here? They were
Hockey
just showing
players, don't
2
forget.
different shots of Gostosphere, and then they're like, oh shit, switch to the Marchand camera.
Another Carolina beeper. A beeper for Carolina. Let's see if a Halsey can get something going. Blackhawks legend. 2 power plays for the Canes. 1 shot. That doesn't shock me in the slightest. You only get 1 shot. Do not miss this chance.
All right. Let's see if gosh, I'm so just I don't even want to.
Oh,
here comes
no,
Carolina. I wonder if they're going to score. Oh.
no.
Who cares, dude? Marsh and Gostosphere is the only good storyline. Yeah, that's it. That's all we got tonight.
You know that meme of like the guy trying to fill up his bike with gasoline? He trying to gas it up. Like that's us trying to gas up this Canes team.
Oh my
There's
gosh.
nothing to gas up.
He's in on a breakaway.
Oh, if Marchand would have scored a shorty, that would have been hilarious. The Panthers have got more chances than the Canes on their power plays.
Oh my gosh, and they just
They're not
lose
even
it.
trying, dude.
He's
They're
going
playing
back
with
in.
them.
He wants
Here comes
to score.
Marshy.
What a pass.
The-
Lindell.
Oh, I thought he had a free goal there.
I thought that was
He
a
had a wide
tap
open
in.
net. How did he not score there?
Jeez, dude, Carolina sucks.
So bad.
This team is straight up ass.
Potential fraud calling.
We back.
Potential fraud. They're scammers.
Marchand's
They're a bunch of India scammers.
Oh, Gostosphere lines went up. It gets blocked by my goat, Seth Jones.
Look at Seth Jones in this PK. Where was this in Chicago, buddy?
Oh my gosh.
This is so
Just
pathetic.
messes up the pass.
This is so
Goes out of the
pathetic.
zone.
This is so sad. What are we watching? This is not NHL hockey. The Chicago Wolves could put up a better fight than this. The AHL squad. This is embarrassing.
2 seconds left on the beeper.
my
Great
God.
play from Greer. Gets the puck out, and that's the end of the kill.
What are they doing?
This is a
They have
gutless.
one shot on 3 power
It's
plays.
a gutless performance from Carolina.
Like, they should be
Oh,
sell the franchise after this poverty franchise. Wasn't it Marchand who said they're the reason they still pay 20% in escrow? Wasn't it them reference to the Canes?
maybe.
They're the dictionary definition of poverty franchise.
Bob covers. 7:46 left. Jeez, man, this is. Oh my gosh.
The Indy Fuel would have scored at least
Was
one.
this the worst
Yeah.
game of the playoffs
This
that you
sucks.
remember watching?
Do we have the Braid to Chuck This Sucks clip? Do we have that? Yeah, thank you.
This sucks. This sucks.
This sucks.
That's
This
this game.
sucks.
This sucks.
All Carolina's players died and were replaced with their evil clones. I would think that their evil clones would show a little more fight than this.
Yeah, they're
I don't-
evil, right?
Yeah, this is like maybe replaced with their like pacifist clones or something. They're like they're
There's
lethargic
no dog.
clones.
There's no passion. There is no passion in this football club.
Slavin still looks okay on that shift. Way to go, Slavin. Hey man. You guys got pumped for nothing, but you looked
You had a
pretty
good
good.
shift.
You had a couple good
You had a good
shifts
shift.
at the end there. Good job, buddy. Head up.
Win. It's not even win the next period. Win the next shift for Carolina. Let's win this shift, boys.
They need to get out of this game.
Let's
need-
win this segment. This 5-minute segment,
Flush it down the toilet.
as Mitchy Mitch would say.
Bro, my Grubhub driver hopped on 94 North to get me. I'm trying to find some positives, dude.
There's
I'm
no
sorry.
positives here whatsoever.
I'm sorry, TJ. I'm
You're
pissed.
fishing.
I'm pissed off.
You're
I'm
fishing.
I'm annoyed. I'm tired. This game tuckered me out.
Tucker Carlson, you out.
Shut up. It's not that bad. It's a good team playing well. I mean, it's a good team playing
Okay,
well and
okay.
another team
All right.
not trying at all, seemingly.
This game is like the Kucherov clip after winning the cup. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Number one bullshit. They were acting like they won the Stanley Cup after Game 3.
I'm happy to see Florida win. This is just pathetic from Carolina.
Yeah. They don't deserve to win a game after this. Like they should fold the franchise.
Have you guys heard anything about Reinhardt? I didn't even see like the play. I guess I should look that up.
Like, how has that not even affected this game? Like, that's how pathetic this team is. Like, they lost their top goal scorer and you wouldn't even notice. I take advantage of that for Carolina. They haven't. Hopefully he's good. Hopefully it's just this game and he'll be back. I think Florida probably realized that they're going to win this. So it's like, we'll give him an extra bit of rest here. I'm sure he'll be good. Feels like a few of their guys are playing through stuff. That's a crazy thing. This Panthers team has played more hockey than anybody. A lot of these guys are nursing and it doesn't matter. To Chuck is at 50%. He's still playing better than anybody out there in that Canes team. Because that's what winners do.
It was like a really bad hit from Aho that hurt him.
Over under 500 years before Carolina wins the Eastern Conference final game. I take the over on that. one.
Oof, that could be like a knee. Reinhardt might be
guys-
cooked. How did we not see this?
Yeah, that didn't look good. The Reinhardt replay. I don't know how we missed that. Yeah. Probably were distracted by chat. Your fault, chat. No, you're all good. Thank you. It's our fault. It's never chat's fault. Chat is perfect. The all perfect, all knowing being.
El Chato.
Oh, we got another penalty here. What we got this time? It's like an alley-oop there to Marchand. It was like a cold out. The Canes can
Jeez,
still
man,
win.
that hit is so bad. That hit is so bad.
Well, you know what, Lee? Rhino, he'll be well rested for the finals, so this is okay.
I mean, he might be out for the rest of the playoffs.
You never know. Sometimes it looks worse. He might be. I don't know.
I don't think he's leaving the game and not returning if it's like not a big deal. That's not how any of these Florida Panthers guys are.
Yeah, you're probably right. Oh.
Like they wouldn't rule him out for the game right away.
Yeah.
Where did the fans go to do better shit? With
They
their
evaporated. Gone. Reduced to atoms. Yeah, no, I beat the traffic, man.
Oh
This
my
game's
gosh.
over. There we go. 5-0.
Barkov.
Barkov with a tip of the power play.
Oh my gosh.
The Panthers are scoring on the power play.
Dude, this was nasty too. Like that seemed like it was nowhere near his body, and
It
he got a
didn't
piece
take him
of
30
it.
seconds. Half a power play. Boom. Damn. Brent Burns looked like Chewbacca there. I feel bad, man.
Oh my gosh, what a deflection.
Look at that. Oh, what a stick. What a stick. That's a huge 5-0 goal for Florida, man. Like, I don't know if they're going to come away with this one, but, that's a huge
It's an
insurance goal for
important
them.
goal.
Yeah. Huge insurance goal for Florida.
Holy cow.
I mean, I don't know if the Canes have a comeback now after that one. Yeah.
If the Canes can score every 10 seconds, they can win. Okay, good to know. Good to know.
This feels like watching the 2013 Hawks regular season. Yeah, pretty much.
Absolute domination.
What do you even do if you're Carolina? You fold. It's over. I don't know. Pray to your God. I don't know. There's nothing you could do. Florida's too good, man.
I would still love a late Svechnikov goal.
I bet you this is like it's gonna be like the Maple Leafs. Like they're gonna score some BS goal late, make it 5-1.
Just to take Bobby's shutout.
Yeah, it'll be the third time that's happened to him where a shutout ended late. That wouldn't shock me. Come on, Canes. Let's get a goal, guys. Come on, Carolina.
Good hit, Taylor Hall.
Look at that. Look at that hit from Halsey. Look at the passion.
Nice
Let's
keep,
win the
Orlov.
shift. Come on, Canes. Let's go. Come on.
Good move from Hall
Got 5
behind the
minutes
net.
left.
Oh, he gets
Let's
rubbed
get
off
one.
the puck.
Here we go. Good
nice
keep. Good keep.
Svechnikov.
Look at that keep.
Ugh.
Lost possession.
Mikola's going to get it out for
Yeah,
Florida.
let's get a change here. All right. Regroup in the defensive zone. Here's a breakout.
And there's
And they turn the puck over. Yep. It's like every time I think about to generate something. Nope. And it's gone. And it's gone.
Just like that. Oh,
It's gone.
Kachuk just running through Svechnikov there.
I got one more in me. Here comes Florida the other way.
Oh, Marchand.
Imagine they score one more, make it
Yeah,
6-0.
right.
And the touchdown is good. Let's make it happen. All right, here comes Carolina. Trying to generate something late. Go with some honor. Go with some dignity. Give your fans something. I mean, how expensive were these? I mean, it's Carolina, probably not that expensive, but relatively speaking.
Oh, a little sandwich action.
Interesting. It's not June yet.
Whichever team gets more points will win the game, actually.
That's like a Will Buxton comment. The team that scores the most goals will win the hockey game. All right, 3 minutes, 47 seconds. Let's go, Carolina. Let's go.
Feels like the longest hockey game I have ever watched.
I know, dude. The cane that will never end. The cane that will never end. Man.
Crickets.
Yeah. I'll be here all night.
Probably will be with how
And
slow
the rate
this
this is
game's
going,
been.
yeah.
Oh, what a play from Barkov.
Yeah,
oh my
seriously.
gosh.
I love this about the Panthers, man. It doesn't matter the game situation. They're always going 100%.
Yeah.
They never take their foot off the gas. They just have that killer instinct, man. Like, why win by 5 when you can win by 6? Like,
Maurice
you can
after-
always do better.
Maurice after this is going to be like, guys. I
Wasn't
know-
good enough, man.
No. He's going to be like, guys, I know you're going to kill these guys, but this game was tight. We got a couple lucky bounces. There were some knucklers. It could have easily have gone the other way.
I love the comments after the Leaf series, man. They were just totally trolling those guys.
Taylor Hall is carrying the puck. He will then A, fall down, B, turn it over, C, fall down while turning it over. Tonight, C.
Taylor, I failed my boating license 3 times. Oh, it's like SpongeBob always failing his boating license.
I could go for a Crunchwrap Supreme. That sounds pretty fire. If you win 4 hockey games, then you have won more than 3. That's for sure.
Yeah, I grew used to that in Chicago, man. Palsy.
Carolina fans just don't believe.
They don't
it's on the
believe.
fans for just
Yeah.
not believing tonight.
Just like the Leafs, man. The reason they lost because of their fans, right? That's what everybody's saying.
Yeah.
The pressure. Oh, the pressure of the Toronto market.
They don't believe.
Just got the belief, yeah.
How are the Leafs catching strays right now?
How would they find a way to bring up the Leafs?
No jerseys on the ice is a positive.
Yeah, well, at least they're not doing that.
It's a different situation.
Let's go. Horny for follows. Was Justin Bieber behind the bench at Carolina too?
Bet most Canes fans thinking they could have made a couple of car payments instead. Yeah, dude, because I'm sure these tickets in Carolina are
I think they're the cheapest. I'm pretty sure they're the cheapest of the teams left by far.
Was Justin Bieber? Oh, you read that? Tassos fuming right now.
I remember I used to have like a hockey teammates who make fun of me because my name was Justin. They called me Justin Bieber in the ice, and that pissed me off.
Why? That's cool.
I don't know. It was like
Justin Bieber has swag.
he does.
Nobody buys Canes
Baby,
jerseys.
baby.
How would they throw them on the
Oh.
ice if they don't have it?
Roderick Heffley clears
joke.
Justin Bieber.
L joke gecko. 6 new followers today. Yeah.
Bjork Beams effect.
Yeah, more like 60 today.
Let's go. Well
we
done.
gained a lot of followers today.
Hopefully those follows sub.
Best week in a while in terms of followers. It has been. It has
Yeah.
been.
Who got home this week?
It's the Beehawks memes effect. This is looking like the Sox
Oh, well,
stadium.
turnover. Here we go. Panthers looking to pile on here.
My girlfriend followed a couple weeks ago. Shut up, Gecko.
This guy. Oh, you're limited to one of those jokes a game, Gecko. When he's saying it multiple times, it gets a little old.
I like it, Gecko. I like your girlfriend following us a few weeks ago jokes.
This look like a Sox stadium. Yeah, fair. Look like G-rate. I mean, 2025 White Sox games are more entertaining than this. Actually. They're at least a fun bad this year, unlike last year.
Carolina's going to have to hurry here. They're running out of time.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they can, score 5 in a minute 30. You never know. Let's just get one. Just get one, please. Let's make it 5-1. Here we go. Shot for the point. Blocked. And there goes that. And only 20 shots, man, per Florida. Like they're so efficient. They're so efficient. Only 4 more shots, but like watching this game, you wouldn't think that.
It's not even that they were efficient. It was just every single look they had was like
All
grade
20 of those
A.
shots are like grade A looks. They do not waste opportunities, man. Like
Carolina's just had nothing all night.
absolutely nothing.
We just got another one.
Another one. Another one. Another one.
Another follower.
Another one. Nice. Shout out to Tassos' buddy. Hunter.
My
like Florida
girlfriend is
hunting in this
waiting.
game.
Is walking her dog. Wish I could watch that over Carolina blowing out. Canes are skating like they're tired. Sir, you didn't do anything all game?
Yeah, where are they tired from? It's
Yeah.
like they're on it's like a beer league game from them. Seriously. What are these guys doing today?
10
Last
seconds. Jeez, what a stinker.
They're
of
not
a
even. They're not even.
performance.
They're just running up the clock.
What a pathetic performance.
Embarrassing.
From the Carolina Hurricanes.
Embarrassing. And the Panthers take a 5-0 win, 2-0 series lead back to Sunrise, Florida. The defending champs look absolutely unstoppable right now. Who's going to beat this team? Who's going to beat this team? I can tell you it's not going to be Carolina. That I can tell you. they're cooking right now. They're cooking with gas. They're cooking with fire.
Gonna have to monitor the Sam Reinhart situation. Hopefully he's not cooked for the rest of the playoffs. That would really suck because this team's obviously going to the Stanley Cup final, and you don't want to see a star like that out of the Stanley Cup final.
That's the only negative for Florida, man. Is the fact you don't know what his deal is going to be. You want to escape games like this without any issues, and to be out with one of your star players potentially is not ideal. But we'll see what happens with him.
Oh my god!
I mean, seriously, to be fair, guys, the beer league look tired and largely do jack shit. I've seen beer league players give more effort than the Canes did tonight. I'm not even joking. Like, that was an embarrassing performance. Pitiful. Yes, Panthers played well, but they also played like shit, man.
3 points for Verhaeghe, 3 points for Bennett, 2 points for Tkachuk. That line absolutely cooked tonight. The Canes had no answer for it. The Canes didn't really have an answer for anything.
No.
The most cojones they shown tonight was that cheap hit from Aho on Reinhart. That was about it.
Hey, if that goal went offsides, it would have been 5-1, not 5-0.
The best thing the Canes did tonight was injuring Sam Reinhart, unironically. It was their best play of the game. So hats off to the Carolina Hurricanes for being ass.
My favorite part of this game is when it ended. I think that was the highlight of this game.
Finally, your Popeyes is here. Congrats, Gecko. I hope you enjoy your Popeyes.
Oh, that makes me hungry. Oh, I'm starving now.
Bet you can
That
hear
brother starving.
pin drop in the Canes locker room. That, or it's just Rod Brindamore just having an aneurysm.
Yeah, what's his post game? What if you're Ron Brindamore? What's the strategy here? What's the
Who gives a
what's
shit?
the post game speech, man?
Who
Like, what do you even
gives-
say?
who
What do you even
gives
say
a
after that? What do
shit?
you do if you're Ron Brindamore? I have no clue.
Who gives a shit? All right. Well, we've got a show tomorrow and a live stream tomorrow night which will be a better game than this one.
That we can say with absolute certainty. Dallas Edmonton games are must-watch hockey, and I think we'll revive our love of the game, man.
Yes, we can only hope. See you tomorrow morning and tomorrow night. Thanks for coming out tonight. Peace.
Adios.